I shouldn't swear right at the start of YouTube videos. It doesn't like when you do that, but too late. When this goes on YouTube, I'm gonna make sure deliberately it starts with me swearing. Where are we? What are we doing? It's the morning. Don't know what the weather's like. What about things? We want to look at our weight. Oh, I should have brought cured fish with me, shouldn't I? Completely forgot about that. Well, we'll take some cured meat with us. It's a bit dark at the moment. Let's maybe take this opportunity to just make some more arrow shafts. Nice easy thing to do in the low light. Do 2 sets. Sounds pretty windy out there. I'll have a look at the map. I don't know where specifically is a good place to kind of start with carrying on of Forlorn Muskeg looting. Yeah, I got plenty of cured meat. It's not as good, and I'll take my bannock with me. Obviously, we'll get cattails whilst we're walking around as well. I don't need that much cured meat with me. Water, we can just take a good bunch and ditch it if we don't need it. I think maybe a little bit of extra coal would be a good idea. Since we might be lighting lots of fires to warm up. And on the same line as that, let's take a little bit of more prepared birch bark, because I actually didn't realise I dropped all of that. Hey, Prof. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Welcome in. Join us as I'm doing what I always do and deliberating what I actually want to have with me whilst I'm walking around in the world. I don't need this fishing tackle whilst we're there. I'm not going to be doing any repairs. Actually, is there anything worth repairing before we head out? Get 0.4 back from that. Do I have a cougar hide here? I do. Maybe we could do that when we come back, but probably not worth doing now. How long do you take to repair? 2 hours, but I could use the sewing kit. That might give us that extra little edge we need. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Oh, now we need to go. Now, you don't have to do this. You can break down the cougar head wrap and then make it again, but it obviously takes a lot longer to do that. Yeah, we'll use the sewing kit. Because we might actually be able to head out this late morning and get away with it. Nice, it gets me up to 29, which does feel good for Forlorn Muskeg. We're unlikely we're going to be able to take too much fire with us, so I'm not too worried about going overboard with torches. I think I'll just grab a little bit more food and a little bit more water, and then we'll be good. Let's see what we're doing with the weather, because it does sound a bit windy still. Either it's a blizzard or it's high wind, and either way I don't want to head out. If we can avoid high wind in Muskeg, that's good. Okay, well, a clear day is nice. Even if it's a bit windy. Let's go back in, just warm up that little bit that we lost there. And we'll walk. Walk, 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 walk. All the way over to Forlorn Muskeg. Okay. Wind, absolutely fine. It'll be to our back right slightly. Keep in mind, when wind is directly adjacent to you, you do get slightly slowed down still. You need it to be just behind you. If you walk directly adjacent, for some reason it still slightly slows you down. Well, I guess that doesn't seem too weird, because if you're getting buffered to the side, you'd struggle to keep walking at a consistent pace. We are able to light a torch in this. I wouldn't be surprised if this wind goes over the torch blowing out capacity. In which case, I'm not going to rush to light a torch, because with any luck, the wind should die down soon, because it's been windy for quite a while. We heard this morning. Working maybe lurking. Better working maybe lurking than lurking maybe working. I appreciate you lurking. I hope the work's going well. I'll try to not, you know, do anything too dramatic that scares you out of your work lurk. Depends on how sassy I decide to be, then I may unlurk. Okay. Maybe I'll have to set you up for some sassiness. Oh! I think the wind's just disappeared pretty much. Let's, yeah, our temperature's sorted itself out. Let's light a fire then. Maybe I was wrong about the torches. I mean, we'll see when we get into Forlorn Muskeg. Sassness will possess you. Just overtakes you. You're just compelled to do sass. Oh, we got the torch bug. Me Astrid, me hold torch. Makes it feel like a PS2 game or something. I don't know. It kind of makes you think of Lara Croft. I don't know why, because Lara Croft has always been third person. It's not a first person game, but just like holding something just out like that. I mean, it was like the main game I play on PlayStation 2, Lara Croft. Don't ask me which. Do not control the sass. I'm simply a vessel for which the sass shows. The sass just flows through you and you just can't help it. I get it. It's actually surprisingly warm. Yeah, only -4. Well, fixing up that cougar head wrap will have done a little bit. We may find it gets a little colder in Forlorn Muskeg. I've got to work out where we're looting. Yeah, there you go. It's 1 degree colder here. Let me just quickly bring up the map on my tablet. I do have it ready. I just need to open it up. I think what I need to do is walk along the tracks, and then halfway through we're going to dip down and we're going to finish the stuff that's on the bottom side of the tracks. We're going to have to stop and light a fire to warm up. We've not got any opportunities for buildings or caves, which is fine. You know, we brought the coal, we've got fire, so I'm absolutely fine doing that. Hello, Gordon. Welcome in. Nice to see you. How's your day treating you? I do love Forlorn Muskeg when it's a clear day. It's beautiful. Oh, well. Quickly. Look at it. It's about to disappear. Wolves there. Don't seem too interested in me. Not used to them spawning over there. There's indeed a wolf spawn though. I think maybe it's because there's so many spawns around here. Plus, I don't spend that much time in Forlorn Muskeg. Light snow, you know, it's not too bad for travelling around in. As long as it can maintain visibility somewhat, I'll be happy. It's kind of one of the things, you know, it's okay it being a bit colder because it's snowing and getting wet, but then you don't want to have poor visibility. Likewise, it's okay to have poor visibility, but then, you know, you don't want to have it snowing right in your face, etc. You can cope with 1 or 2 things at a time, but when it all adds up, that's when you get a blizzard. Strong winds, low visibility, and lots of snow. Although the snow's not too cold, actually. Probably because it technically was snowing when we already entered. It just took a moment to catch up. Right, I need to walk... It's the next... After the train crash, Poacher's Camp, it's kind of the next bit of snow that goes off to the left after that. We're going to go down. We've got to dip and grab some stuff. Oh, I don't have a hacksaw. I completely forgot. That's fine. I don't mind leaving saplings. It's a little bit annoying, but yeah, saplings aren't a big deal because that we get them from beachcombing. I can live not picking them up. Yeah, that's kind of silly though. Kind of forgot that I didn't have my hacksaw on me. I used to always carry a hacksaw. Once I decided I was going to carry a hacksaw over a hatchet, because obviously they fill a lot of the same roles. But I stopped because I was like, well, is this where I'm going? I think this is where I'm going. Yeah. I stopped because I was like, well, if I've looted the entire world, I don't really need a hacksaw anymore. Because I don't quarter, which is the other use for it. I don't care about collecting reclaimed wood. I think I kind of just have to follow this along. No, did I come off too early? Yeah, I came off too early. That's fine. We can cut across over here. Right on the edge of coldness. I think I can cut across. Ooh, I think I can cut across here. There'll be some cattails. Which is another thing, you know, they're nice to grab, but I don't need them. I mean, don't really need them for food, in one respect, because they're not very good food later on. There is a recipe that uses them. What am I doing? Could go a bit longer. There's a recipe that uses them. Just need to check for cattails up here as well. Although, I may have already grabbed them. There's a recipe that uses them, but also, I think it should be over there. Also, they wash up. I think I can see them actually. They wash up when you're beachcombing.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Ooh, I'm tempted to see if I'm going to warm up in a bit. -3. That's quite annoying actually. We could stop and quickly light a fire. Yeah, I can't see them there. Yeah, we can stop and quickly light a fire and just do a tea. Do one of these, heat up one of these birch bark teas.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. Okay. And because I'm going to heat up one of these, we're going to cook up another one ready, so I'm just instantly replacing it. And then we can grab these whilst we're waiting. Oh, let's eat this tiny bit. Almost sounded Canadian there, Lima. Me impersonating Astrid. Come on, little fire. Is that American? American? Canadian. Sorry, Canadians. I just called you American. I do apologise. North American, I guess. I do sometimes struggle with some distinguishing Canadians from Americans and Americans from Canadians. But obviously not being from... That's a terrible torch. Not being from that part of the world, it's a bit harder to tell. Much like how a lot of people think lots of British accents sound the same. They'll be like, oh my god, are you Scottish? And they're talking to someone from Cornwall. You're just like, no. Let's drink this right away. And that should give us the warmth we actually need. Ooh, we'll be 1 degree below. Because I'm going to have a torch on me as well. Let's just prep another one. Did I bring my... Oh, I did bring my flask. Yeah, well, we could put them in the flask. Why not? Oh, I really need to get better torches than this. After this, I go back the way I came. We're going to go down. Basically, got to get over to the barn and then head back up. There we go. Escalating that time? Oh no, see, I'm forcing it. That's the problem. Definitely more Southern American the second time. They do like that's kind of like cowboy, I think. Well, sometimes a bit cowboy-y. Like the howdy there. I'm from Texas. Plop these in here. Yeah, 1 degree below. Yeah. Should warm up though. We're still only just getting to midday. So we've still got a bit that we can warm up to. But obviously, if I'm 1 degree below, wind's picking up. If I'm 1 degree below, it's going to take so long to lose that temperature that, you know, you don't really have to worry about it. Am I supposed to go this way, I think? Yeah. Yeah, this wind's going to be annoying. Oh well. We've heated up a little bit, plus we're going to get lots of condition recovery from the birch bark we just drank. And we've got some stored up, so we should be fine. I mean, we will be fine, inevitably. I think I can even heat up my porridge, potentially. Even though it's ruined, I think I can. Bear over there. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I just looked at the map and I think there's some cattails behind us. And there are indeed. Let's quickly grab these. Just a couple. I'll make a note of the saplings that I do leave, and then when we pass through again, which we will be doing, because I've got to do some treks from Mountain Town over to Broken Railroad, so we will be passing through Forlorn Muskeg, because I've got to take stuff over to the safe house. We can pick things up as we pass through then. I'll make sure I've got a hacksaw with me. Alright, we've already got some of the cattails here. Now, there might be some of the rarest items in the game for me now, right here. Look at that. Oh, I'm getting tingles from looking at rose hips. These are a rare commodity nowadays. 1,500 of these were lost in one fell swoop. I think I've got 4 back at Quonset, so I've just tripled my supply of rose hips in this world. It's the cruel irony of me collecting them all. The hips are making you tingle? They sure are. Oh dear. Some more cattails over here. The wind is actually not too bad. I don't think this would ever fluctuate high enough to blow out the torch. So this is manageable. Would help if I didn't put out my torch though. Okay. Damn. What was that? That was 3 whole rosehip bushes. I'm in the money now. We're in the money. I've used up about 50, I think it's 53 Old Man's Beard as well on a trade recently, so they're kind of worth a lot as well now. It's warming up. I'm going to be going back the other way, but we're going to go this way first. Grab stuff over here. Burdock. Okay, I know where I am. Right, I'm going to double check the barn. I imagine I grabbed stuff at the barn already. But, never mind, I was wrong. That torch just got blown out. Okay, let's drink another tea then, because we want to try and keep our warmth. If we can. The sooner I drink it, the better, because the passive warming up bonus is going to slow down that rate of cold being lost, or that warmth being lost, rather. I think you threw it too hard and blew it out. Yeah. I threw it just so aggressively against the floor, just into the wet snow. That makes sense, actually. We've got to go back that way. Yeah, shame to lose the torch, but hey, we got one fire out of it, which was nice. Just helped warm us up. Ah, a bit of scrap metal, that's nice enough. Oh, never searched this backpack. Weird. Okay, bit of cedarwood, why not? Okay, and I don't think there's anything else around here. Yeah, we've got the cattails here already. Oh no, a couple around here. And that's it on this little island. I'm not going to go over to the farm, there's no point. Back the way we came. Fortunately, that does mean we're walking into the wind, but oh well. Right, and then we're going to go kind of back up to the tracks. Past a couple more rosehip bushes, excitingly. Maybe, why not? I can't wait to get home. Me too. I don't want to be here. Ugh, this wind is going to be a problem because I've got to walk back this way. If there was ever a time I wished I had Windwalker, I think I potentially would. I mean, I like, I can't remember what it's called, but the one that lets you recover stamina 20% faster, I think it is. I can't remember the name of it is, but I'm pretty sure it's 20% faster. That's really nice to have early on for getting around quickly, because you can run at the start. It makes sense to run every now and then. And it's also helpful for rope climbs, just getting through them a little bit faster. But it really is kind of useless after that. Whereas Windwalker would always be useful. It's the same kind of thing as Efficient Machine. Like, Efficient Machine is really nice early on. Just to eke out the calories. You can go for well-fed more consistently, and because it's 10% fewer calorie burn rate. Nice, yeah, I'm going over to this island over here with the beard. But obviously later on, it just doesn't really matter. Does this go right by the bear? Yes, but the bear is going that way, so we shouldn't run into it. Yeah, obviously really nice early on to have the lower calorie burn rate, but later on, it just doesn't matter. It does not matter. I mean, it's not, unlike the stamina one, to be fair, it's not going to be useless. Because I, like, barely run now, so it's just not being used. Whereas at least with the calorie burn one, you're always going to be burning calories. But your food will be absolutely fine, so it's, doesn't really matter. So yeah, I really should consider maybe Windwalker or maybe Efficient Machine. Right, we do kind of have to follow in the footsteps of the bear here, although the bear knows where there's no thin ice, so good job, bear. We'll follow you. Yeah.
Jesus, this is cold.
I think the skill book... Oh, look at this, 4 rosehip bushes. I think the skill book skills, feats are useless. And that's not to say... None of them... See, when I say useless, I mean I don't think you can get, like, good value out of them. But you can still use them. You could definitely do a run with any of the feats. None of the feats are bad. Like, they don't have negatives. But it's just kind of like, it's better things to take. I mean, I would never not take Cold Fusion. It's kind of, Kind of insane. Right. Oh, I was going to say, I think there's some more rosehip bushes, and there are indeed. Another 2. Damn. We're actually going to have rosehips again. I mean, already there, that's 80. That's a lot better. Do I want to drink my other birch bark? How cold am I? 0 degrees. In the wind, -5. Yeah, I'm going to get cold anyway. I don't think I have more. Yeah, I've only got the 1 in there. Okay, let's save it. I'd rather save it just in case I need the condition recovery later. Is that dumb? Probably. Wind is slowing me down a bit following this bear, which actually isn't too bad because I can't rush past it anyway. It's going to go over to the left. As it circles round. Am I getting windshield protection here? Ooh, surely. Yeah, there you go. Ah, I'm warming up. 0 degrees. Now you'll notice actually, I'm pretty sure this is a thing, but sometimes this will be white and sometimes it's red. It's negative if it's red, it's white if it's positive, normally for other numbers, but 0 does both, presumably because it's to do with the average and how it rounds. So actually I can sit here and warm up a little bit. And we're not in any rush. Let the bear walk ahead. We'll eat some of these cattails we got. They're worse calorie to weight ratio than the cured meat. So good idea to get them out of the way. It's nice also just like watching the wildlife. You know, just seeing this bear go back and forth. It'd be nice to get a picture of it, but I would like to be closer to do that. Oh, it's turned around and looking this way. It heard I was going to do a picture of it, and it's intrigued. Yeah, I'd want to get a little bit closer. Oh, I see where we are. We're by the broken bit in the track. We might have some cattails over there. To the right. Unless those, I grabbed those already. I can't remember now. That's fine. As I say, we'll just sit here. We're not getting cold by doing this. Which works for me. Doing alright for weight. It's ready for its close-up? Yeah, just like walks over. I'm ready, Luma. Take the pic. I think I maybe got there. Any over there? No. Okay.
So cold.
You're fine. Right, where am I going? Let's have another look at the map. Tuck ourselves in here. Right, I am here. I mean, it makes sense to... Problem is I'm going to have to follow the bear if I go to the left. Well, let's kind of go straight up and do some of the looting ahead of us. Okay. We'll get cold. That's fine. Max condition. Even got a bit of the birch bark tea. Keeping us warm. Could be some cattails here actually. Probably already grabbed these though if they're along the tracks. Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. We've got some cattails there. We have got someone kind of guarding them. Oh. Wind's dying down. Blizzard or foggy? Foggy? That stone did fuck all. Oh no, cool, it bounced again. Nice! This is really good. Means we're warming up again, because we got fog. That works for me. Barely warming up, so it's a nice thing we did our clothes. Get replacement stone. It's something I do recommend having with you. Being able to distract wildlife is very useful. Go this way. Yeah, I think this is right. This keeps us away from the bear. Got some cattails over here. And then we're going to go basically where the bear is now. We're going to kind of loop round to there and then do a big C shape along the edge of the map. Kind of go like that all the way over to there. Ooh, more rose hips. I'm excited. I mean, even this many rose hips is a lot of camberflight porridges. And you better fucking believe I am not putting these in a container. And anyone who complains about all the rose hips on my floor, we're just going to point them to the bit where I lost them all. Which way did you vote on my bear mauling poll? You know, it's not about how I voted. It's about the fact that I did vote. And it's very important because apathy is a big problem in this day and age. You know, people not keeping up to date with politics and they just don't vote. And then they complain about stuff going on. You know, so really the important part is that I voted. You know? Your Honour? Let's grab some old man's beard. And we've got more rose hips over here. There's actually quite a lot of rose hips in Forlorn Muskeg. I don't think I ever really appreciated that. It's a bit lacking on the saplings front, but yeah. Not that it matters because I can't even grab the saplings right now. Okay, ooh, more rose hips right there. And we're going to go kind of back the way we came, actually. Because, as I say, we're going to follow the bear and then do a C shape. Because the bear's going to be in the way otherwise. Actually, the bear's going to be in the way. Full stop. That's fine. We just need to find a way to get past the bear when it walks by us. So you lost the vote then? Got it? Maybe. Maybe. Nah, do you know what? It's funny. I set up that prediction knowing full well you weren't going to get mauled because you were literally about to climb a rope and you were going to sleep after. So there was no way that you ever got mauled because there are no wolves on that second to top plateau. And there's no bears, obviously. So you were completely fine. I had faith in you, but I did it for the people in chat, you know, because if nobody votes for the other option, then people don't get any points. So really, I was doing charity work. That's what I was doing. More cattails. Some there. Fog is very thick now. I like how we've just been tailing this bear. Been doing that for the last half an hour. Bear about to turn around, maybe? A people person? Yeah, I'm a people person. Better to be a people person than a person people. That's what I always say. God, I've got wolves all around the place. I can hear them all howling. Just glad it's warm. If a blizzard comes, we head up the... I accidentally took the cattail head there. If a blizzard comes, we head up the river and go to the cave. That's my plan. I don't always announce those things, but know that I always have in my head, if a blizzard comes, where do I go? And it is something I do recommend thinking about when you're out and about. Because obviously a blizzard can happen literally at any time. I don't actually know how the bear turns around, like where it turns around. It might go back on the ice, or it's going to come up here and I'm about to bump into it. Even if I don't bump into it, I'm going to bump into a wolf. The lack of visibility is unsettling. I could quite easily stumble into the bear. I hear it. Oh, there we go. It saw me. Oh. And a wolf saw something. A ptarmigan. Okay. I had to kill that. It didn't catch the ptarmigan, so... And I got close enough that it detected me. They have like a soft detection, which is what you saw there, where the wolf was like, oh, I know where this person is, and it like trots to you. It's the same as like when they smell you, and it trots over to you. I've never seen so many sticks in one place. Oh, rip a maple sapling I can't get. To be fair, of all the saplings I don't give a fuck about, maple is the one. Okay, I kind of need to go back on myself, actually, because we've missed out some stuff over here. Potential for a birch. And then if not, there's a couple of reishi. And potential for a burdock root, which is one of the other items we really want to get, so we can make all preppers pies. But I don't think we've got that burdock root by the looks of things. And we didn't get the birch either. Drink, ditch a bit of weight. Never a bad idea to ditch weight, because bear in mind you burn more calories the heavier you are. And water is heavy. I mean, if you can fill up half of your water, that's just over 0.3 kilos of water you've not got to carry around with you. Yeah, the burdock would be there, but it's not, so that's fine. Dense fog, not ideal for this kind of navigating, but luckily having a map makes it a bit easier to pinpoint locations. You know, especially like saplings, because you can know exactly where they are. Then there should be some mushrooms around here. And he said bushrooms, I don't know why. Big mushrooms, or as they're known, bushrooms. And we're right below the Marsh Ridge, which is where you come out when you come from Mountain Town. It's literally just up there. Potential for an abandoned camp here. I doubt it, because I think I would have seen it. Be right by this old man's beard. See anything? So I've already got the other old man's beard. Right, and then we've got the low blind we should go check out. I'm not going to harvest that wolf. Oh my god, you've not left yet? Jesus. Okay, well let's get away from the bear. I don't know why he's still hanging around there. Maybe I had a quick nap. Make sure we walk far enough away that we unaggro it. Or de-aggro it. Get these mushrooms. Mushrooms I don't care particularly about. They are used in the prepper's pies, but obviously are far more abundant than the acorns and the burdock root. I mean, with any luck, we're not going to finish it this evening. We'll probably have to sleep somewhere. Maybe in the cave up the river. I'm hoping the bear's gone now and I can go check out the blind. Problem is, the bear moves so slowly that if you do bump into it, which I'm going to in this weather, it's going to see me before I see it. Then there's a good chance that we just keep bumping into it. Trying to listen out. See if I can hear the unique crows. Don't. Push comes to shove, we get in the blind. Bears can't get into blind, so it's a safe enough spot for us. Hey, Lauren Games, nice to see you. Oh, yeah, there are the bear tracks. Yeah, somewhere off that way. Bear in mind, oh, I haven't actually been here before. Oh, nice. I feel like I come here a lot in other runs for things I do. Bear in mind, if it's facing away from me and going back, it's going to have less line of sight. So, yeah, better chance it's not going to see me. Well, that's completely useless, and that's pretty useless. But hey, we've got them now. Does anyone know if you can get across this ice here? I don't really need to, but it's quite far. I think I could make it across there. I'm not going to risk it. But I think I could. Oh, a backpack. Oh yeah, completely missed this. Well, that was worth our time. It's one of those items that I do not care about, like, in the grand sense of looting. Because there will just never be stuff inside a backpack. Same with lockers. You really don't want to worry about containers on Interloper. They're not where it's at. How much of this can I cut off the edge? Oh. Deer. I mean, we could try and grab some dinner, but we're just going to smell, and if we don't get a clear day, it's a waste of time. Oh, I'll grab these sticks and we can just drop them off somewhere. You never know. Right, we got the old man's beard that was above this deer. There should be some mushrooms around here. Maybe on these stumps. Don't forget, if you're looking for mushrooms, Look for the stumps. That's where they always spawn. Probably a bit further up the hill, I'm guessing, in this case. Yeah, there we go. Same with Old Man's Beard. If you're looking for Old Man's Beard, look for the dead trees, because that's where it spawns. Sometimes there are unique trees that have Old Man's Beard on, but they will always be dead trees. So, if it's got pines on it, ignore it. Normally it's the short ones, the short stubby ones, pointy at the top, with 2 limbs sticking out. Basically a small version of that will have Old Man's Beard on. Just checking. I think we got all the cattails along here. Another one is, if you're looking for cattails, don't forget, it's always fresh water. They don't appear in saltwater places, so don't waste your time looking along coastlines. That includes most of the delta for Bleak Inlet. Doesn't have cattails on. Does, I think, at the top in a couple places. Right. Some more cattails over here. Oh, there's some over there as well. Yeah. Maybe we could get to the cave that's on the east side tonight. Depends how much back and forth I've got to do to get over there. Because realistically, it could be quite a lot. Can I get across here? If I run, yes. Ooh, did I get those rosehip bushes over there? I think I did. So hard to tell with rosehip bushes if you've harvested them or not. I find anyway. Maybe I need to change my fidelity. Oh nice, at least we're getting a bit of an easier time. Yeah, no, those have been looted. Easier time seeing. I was about to say seeing with our eyes. Well, yes, of course. That's how you see. Right. Can I have some rose hips? Fuck off. Sorry, Lauren guys. Normally I wouldn't be like that, but rose hips are a sensitive subject for me right now. You missed the great wipe of rose hips that happened on my run recently. No, I lost 1,500 rose hips inside a metal container. They just got deleted. So every single rose hip is incredibly valuable to me now, because losing that many absolutely kicked me in the balls. Kicked me in everything, not just the balls. Right, I think... Yeah. Yeah, it was tragic. Anything else, you can have anything else of mine, I don't care. The rose hips, however, I need them. I think what I want to do is kind of go down the bottom here. Oh, I didn't know this existed. This is fun. I think I did anyway. Anyone walked through here before? Oh, it's not an arch. Never mind. It's not exciting. And we've got to do this stuff down here. Potential for another maple sapling that I can't pick up. I can offer you some cattails, old man's beard, mushrooms. You can have a bow. I've got spare bows. Am I really already... Oh, because I'm quite tired, I didn't realise. water. Keep our weight down. How am I so tired? I did get up quite early, I guess. And we've been walking all day. Okay, that makes sense. Well, most of the day. We did sit and watch a bear for 20 minutes. Right, more rose hips up there. Ah, there is another maple sapling. Okay, that's kind of good that because that probably means you don't have the birch sapling. Probably means we don't have the birch sapling. I've already looked at this corpse. Odd. And the maple sapling is nowhere near as important as the birch. Wolf can't see you when it's howling, so gives you a little temporary chance to get away from it. I think I might... I need you to go that way. I think I might go up that slope there. Should be able to get over here. Doesn't say this thin ice. Why did those crows disappear whilst I was under that corpse? What's that about? Let's eat some of this cured meat as well. Just to get rid of the weight. Starting to regret picking up all those sticks now.
Sure getting cold.
You are getting cold. Yeah, no birch sapling here. Okay, that's... Oh, no, there is. There's one. Okay, well, whatever. I'm sure I'll remember that. They did not, in fact, remember that. Besides those saplings, we've only got some old man's beard to get and a couple cattails. Now, inevitably, I will have missed a cattail or two somewhere. It's really hard to see them. And then to see them on the map as well and whatever. As I say, anything that's renewable is not the end of the world if we don't get it. The rose hips are the big things. So is the burdock and so is the oak. Because they're not renewable. The acorns. They're not renewable. So they're far more valuable to me. Oops. Old man's beard down here.
Feels like night is coming.
And then I think potential so a couple more cattails, and then we'll go to the cave and we'll sleep. Cave up over there. And we've timed this quite well, actually. And I'll be happy to say Forlorn Muskeg has been done, besides those saplings, which... the birch that we've missed, which is the main one I'd want to get. And actually, that other maple that was over there, I mean, that maple's not too far. They're all, like, on the route to Broken Railroad from Mountain Town. So they will be absolutely fine to grab when I come back through at some point. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Bear tracks. Vanish. I think the bear maybe took off. Flew away. Oh, no, they're back again. Okay. I think that's it. Besides these cattails, as I say, and then we're good. That's if I've not already grabbed them, which I may well have done. Oh, no, there they are. Also, good haul of rose hips. Probably ended on about 100, which is nice. That's 22 camber flight porridges if it is 100. What is it? 152, never mind. Okay, that's nearly 40 porridges. Which realistically is more than I'm ever going to use. So the whole losing 1500 rose hips is not as terrible as it seemed. Or rather, not as terrible as I made it out to be. Okay, I think I'll maybe grab the ones over here because there's a cluster of heads there. And there's none over there, so nice. That's the cave there. You can tell, caves always had that same rock texture. If you look compared to that, it's got that smooth, darker texture, which makes it easier to spot them from a distance if you don't know where the caves are. So keep your eyes peeled for that, if you do need somewhere to sleep. Also, it has the snow like stacked up, slightly lower down as well. I'll put in my notes that we haven't done those saplings. Right, just in time, right as we're getting cold. I think we left anything in here. What I will leave in here is our haul of sticks. Okay, lovely. Yeah, as far as I can tell, that's everything. I mean, maybe I've missed, you know, something somewhere. We can always wander around a bit more if we want at a later date, but it's at the very least, the majority of it is looted. You know, there could be one or two more bushes or, you know, mushrooms or whatever. So what I'm going to do is in my notes, we'll put it under loot. 2 maple, 1 birch in Forlorn Muskeg. Northwest corner. Grab whilst going from Mountain to Broken Railroad. And BR is Broken Railroad, before anyone says that means Black Rock. It does not. I refuse. Okay, we can update Forlorn Muskeg to say it's done. We haven't really got a base anywhere in Forlorn Muskeg. The Cave to Bleak Inlet has some stuff. Saplings. Let's just say 3 saplings to be cut as well. And Broken Railroad, we've got a little bit to do at some point. That's fine. We'll just get that done when we're there next for the base, which we will take some base stuff over at some point. Lovely jubbly. That means we're done with this. We'll also put on here hunt burbs. Even though I mean ptarmigans by that, I never remember how to spell ptarmigans, so I call them burbs. Or tarmies. Okay. Do you know what? Let's correct the wording of this. This should be mending. Peter Burbs? Perturbs? Perturbed. I am perturbed by the birds. It must be said. Cool. Anything I want to prepare to get a bit lighter? Not really. Obviously, don't want to prepare the rose hips. 152. That's a nice haul. Can make some. I mean, maybe I should make some pemmican bars with them, because pemmican bars are really nice dense food, so those would be nice to take to the far territories to save on weight. They also give you fatigue and something else. Carry weight and max stamina. Max stamina. Does that mean if your max stamina's increased, does that mean you're better at climbing ropes? I don't actually know. I'd like to find that out. God, each one's 15 rose hips. I mean, you do make 4, so each one is 3.75 rose hips. They are nice, dense food. Because don't forget, they really should change this. This is for 4 of them, and 4 of them weighs 0.25. So each one weighs 0.062, 0.06. Is that maths? Yeah, because it'd be 0.125 and then 0.0625. Yeah. Right. Well, let's have a bit of late night snacks. Brought far too much water with me and too much food, but better to overdo it than underdo it. We would like to get up a bit later in the day because we're not going to be getting out of here when it's cold. Well, we could. It's not too far of a route, to be fair. Yeah, it's pretty nearby. Yeah, I'd be fine if we left in the morning. Okay, I just like it to be light. In which case, we want to wake up. Actually, 10 hours would be about right for the very early morning. We get back, warm back up in camp office. It would be nice to get a bear bed done in camp office, maybe. But maybe I should focus my resources somewhere else. Forlorn Muskeg's not cold enough that a blizzard in the morning would kill me, but I could get cold from a blizzard in the morning.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Sleep. Okay. Clear day, overcast day, maybe? Blizzards in the morning, lemurs take a warning. Or lemurs take warning. Yes, that's good. That's a nice little blizzard rhyme. Everyone knows that one. I think you've even said that before, so I think maybe it is canon. I like little sayings like that. I think that's fun. We'll leave these sticks here. You never know. Maybe I'll come back here and we want to light fire. In fact, we could even do one now if it is a clear day. It is a clear day. Pretty sure.
Looks like a new day is dawning. So
what you want to do when you're in a cave and you're going to light a fire, you can't stand in the warm bit of the cave and do it because it thinks you're indoors, so you can't light a fire with the mag lens. So you want to make sure you're stood outside in the outer bit. You can tell because it's colder. And then you can light a fire here, like this. And the fire will be in the colder part of the cave, and therefore getting the max duration bonus. Meanwhile, you can stay in the warm part of the cave, because maybe you're going to just be putting sticks on this fire, and therefore it's not going to be that warm, so you'd be cold if you were stood outside, and this lets you get the best of both worlds. I think what I'll do is do some sticks. We might as well just do some water whilst we're here. Why not? Do some torches, sorry. Because if I've got a free fire, we could just make a load of torches now because we got the weight. Actually, didn't end up using that much at all. And we'll take them. Even if they're a bit crap, we'll take them because we don't have many torches in Mystery Lake. In camp office specifically, so nice to have them. Make sure we're stood in the indoor bit. It's not playing the sounds because we're not in the same space as the fire. That's funny. Yeah, because you'll see how we're actually draining the fire so much it's not going to give any warmth. 8 minutes until boiled. Oh dear. Right. Okay. I know I said I don't mind even shit ones, but you are really shit. 22%. You can live in this cave. Think about what you've done. And we'll just have a little snack whilst we wait. You know, it's another thing you can do in your downtime. Keep in mind, whenever you eat or drink, it always takes the exact same amount of time. So even if you've only got to fill up your water a little bit, I don't know why it does this. It's just the way they've coded it. Even if you just got to fill your water up a little bit, keep in mind that it's going to take the same amount of time. So when you've got downtime, you know, eating and drinking is good use of downtime. Especially if you're eating things that don't have many calories, like cattails. Because it can take a while to chew your way through them all. So if you're waiting for a fire to finish or, you know, whatever it is, you know, spend that time eating or drinking. Because it just saves you a little bit of time later on. And if you do that enough times, although it only saves you a little bit of time at the time, look at that. God. Even though it only saves you a little bit of time at that time, you keep doing that again and again and again, you save a little bit more time each time. I've said time too many times, it's lost all my meaning. You can get a picture of this bear. I'd love a picture of a bear. Cheese? Cheese. Hey, Rhino. Actually, let's, wait for it to get a little bit closer. There we go. Yep. Okay, we're fine. Wait. Oh, it does not care about the stone. Okay, we're just going to back away slowly. It's fine. Do they not get distracted by another stone if you've already thrown one? Maybe they want to go over to that one. Oh, I thought you were going to take my picture. Oh, I'm sorry, Rhino. Oh, there goes the clear day. I have a bad feeling about this weather. I just have a horrible feeling it's about to turn into a blizzard. So let's make sure we get back towards the tracks, because at least I know where I'm going. Yeah. Hello, Ryan. Ryan? Rhino. Why do I have Ryan in my brain? I just see R-Y-N and I'm like, Ryan. Stream has gone alright. Yeah, we just finished looting Forlorn Muskeg. I appreciate you lurking, Sam. Hello. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Ryan is my name. Glad to meet you. Okay, nice. Sorted. Yeah, we just finished looting Forlorn Muskeg. We missed out on 3 saplings because I forgot my hacksaw, but given we get saplings from beachcombing, I'm not too fussed. We'll grab them when we come back through sometime. But yeah, we got everything else. We managed to get a big haul of rose hips, which these are worth their weight in. Well, no, they're actually worth more than their weight in gold because they don't weigh that much. Alright, let's head on back to camp office. Maybe we might just walk straight across Forlorn Muskeg again. Because I might go straight over to Broken Railroads. Go check out the safe house. We haven't seen it for a while. We can take some stuff over. Why not? gives us a chance to drop off this stuff as well. You know, it's nice not to just rush back to Coastal Highway because, you know, I'm not even like a big lover of Coastal Highway, but the problem is it's just such a convenient region for late game. We'll go back there at some point, especially before we do our next coal run, you know, so back there in the next 20 days or so. Look, Cos likes Coastal. She knows what she likes. Coastal has a lover and it's me. Oh dear. I've never seen someone snog Coastal Highway before, and yet Cos managed it. That's true. Where are you headed on your run? You just wrapped up in... were you in Mountaineer's Hut last? I don't really remember the end of your last stream. You were, right? No, Cos made it out of Ash Canyon and summited, and then nearly died in the blizzard on the way back down. And I was going to feel so guilty if you died, because I told you I wouldn't stay up at the summit at that point. So I'm so glad you made it back, because Jesus, that would have been heavy on my conscience. Cosney died? In a video game, yes. Yeah, I technically saved you, but I kind of set you up. Not on purpose, you know, I didn't know a blizzard was going to come. But yeah, I mean, obviously you would... The problem is you would have had to survive that blizzard up on the summit, but then again, you do have a cave up there, so... I guess it wouldn't have been too bad. But yeah, so you don't know where you're going next. That's how... I think, I mean, you obviously do what you want. Do you want to know what I do in your position? And I will ask you that because I don't want to like influence you because we obviously play in very different ways. But I can tell you what I would do in your position next. And I can also tell you what I think you should do because they're not necessarily the same thing. I can also go fuck myself. Pushed her, then yanked her back and shouted, "Saved your life." Exactly. It was pretty much that. I know what you'd do. Is this going to be mean? Are you going to say something mean now, Cos? Blackrock? I think, to be honest, I hadn't actually really thought about it that much. I think I would go make more arrows. You are too few on arrows to really do anything too crazy. Whatever that means in your run, however you can make more arrows, that's what I would go do. Because you got a couple arrowheads from Angler's Den, obviously. But yeah, you need more arrows. So whatever form that takes, I would do that. But Blackrock would be nice otherwise. But I would potentially go make more arrowheads first somewhere. It depends if you can do the trek. Obviously you've picked over Pleasant Valley a lot at this point. But you have to go back through it. Because, I don't know. I mean, Blackrock's not bad, but the problem is you need lots of arrows to deal with Timberwolves. You can't be messing about with barely any arrows against them. Because if you run into a big enough pack, they eat all of your arrows and then that's it. You are fucked. So actually, in this case, I think I agree that I would do what I recommend you do, which is get more arrows. I don't know what your sapling situation is like. Actually, we're going to head across to Broken Railroad now, I think. So, right, these rose hips. I'm going to put them in... Oh, I've got rose hips in here as well. I'm going to put these in here. I am not going to touch any safehouse customization stuff. 368. Oh, I dread to lose them. Jeez. Right. Old Man's Beard. Am I putting Old Man's Beard somewhere? I don't see any in here. These are full of cattails. Oh, let's fill them more with cattails. Okay. All but 2 cattails. Get that back. Hold on, I missed chat. Can you use fire harden to break morale? I don't know. Because throwing stones breaks Timmel's mouth's morale a little bit. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it either way. At that point, use a torch or something. Like, you're just asking for trouble. Oh, I need birchbark tea. Let's grab a couple. Yeah, let's drop off. I don't know, just put them somewhere. I don't really care about Old Man's Beard that much. Same with the reishi. Metal. Got ton of saplings in Coastal Highway. Well, then I would head back to Coastal Highway. Because then you've got the chance to go forge arrowheads as well. Unironically, it's probably the right move. I mean, you're kind of in a position now where you just need to make sure you sort out your sustainability. You know, you've got enough arrows. You want to make sure you've got enough arrows. You've got the clothing. All of that stuff. Because you've still got a bit of clothing left to get. You need to sort out some trousers, really. Let's take actually a bit more coal over to Broken Railroad, because I don't think I've got a huge amount there. Let's drop the cedar wood. You sort out your priorities. Hey, look, I wasn't going to say it. Okay. We're going to take all these books over. Right, is there anything else I want to have over there? We've got a lot of stuff to take over there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
What's weighing me down? Oh, I've got some food that I don't need. I don't need all this water. You do have the combat pants, yes, but you're missing another good pair of pants because jeans are atrocious. So it'd be good to get deer pants, or you could trade to try to get the wolf pants, or another pair of combat pants. Maybe we forego taking all this coal then. I feel like I'm still being weighed down by something. These chairs are heavy. I mean, realistically, how many chairs do I want? I kind of want them both. Oh. But before we get too excited, I just heard the wind pick up. I have combat and snow pants, but so it's like, yeah, we don't get snow pants on Loper, sadly. Okay, it's just foggy. Deer hides in Coastal Highway? Oh, you got more and more reason to head over there, haven't you? It's convenient, that. Yeah, no, snow pants are good. They are good, but yeah, we don't get them on Loper, sadly. Otherwise, yes, I would say go for them. They're better than deer pants, really, snow pants. I don't know if in terms of temperature, but in terms of weight versus temperature, I think they're a lot better. Okay, well, how much of this can I take?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I'm only 5 kilos over. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, I think maybe we'll go for that. I could drop a bit more water. It doesn't take that long to walk across Forlorn Muskeg if you're doing a straight line, so... Coast Highway equals Coz's house? Yeah, that's the true abbreviation for it. I could have actually eaten pie. To get a bit of carry weight back. Because it'd give me unburdened, but oh well. It's fine, we'll just move a little bit slower. We're not too cold. Another really foggy day, which, as I say, I actually really like foggy days. It can be a bit disorientating if you don't know a map super well. And it can be a little bit problematic with wildlife, but if I've got a torch and I know a map decently well, then fog is great. Because it means no wind and it means warm temperatures. Because there's no snow. I don't believe fog makes your clothing wet either. No, it doesn't look like it, so... it's worth keeping clothing getting wet in your mind, because it does weigh you down a lot more when your clothes get absolutely drenched. And frozen clothes take more condition damage than normal clothes as well. But it does take a while for your clothes to start to freeze. You really kind of have to have messed up or be out in a blizzard and you're not able to get out of it, but you're managing to keep warm somehow. But even then, your clothes should be drying by the fire. Yeah, I don't know. It is really hard to get frozen clothes. Maybe if it's not that cold, but you're walking around in the snow for a long time. Or if you fall into water. So you get frozen clothes then. Right, we're just going to walk straight across to Broken Railroad. We're taking a fair few items to the safe house. Actually, how much food did I bring? Okay, yeah, I brought a couple of the cured meat. That's good. This will be chill. I think I'm done with my tab. Oh no, because I might we might loop the little bit of Broken Railroad we haven't done yet. So let me bring up the Broken Railroad map on my tablet as well. Ah, nice. It's the next one along from Forlorn Muskeg. Yes, I heard you, but I don't care about you. I'm a little bit slower, so... No, you're still too slow. Yeah, there was... down in the ravine and just over the bridge, I believe, are the two bits I haven't done in Broken Railroad. I didn't even mark things off. I think I just wrote down that I hadn't done them. And excitingly, just over the bridge, I'm pretty sure is a rosehip bush, so the chance for even more rosehips. I also have a couple of rosehips in the safe house as decoration, and you better bloody believe they're no longer going to be decoration. And I'm going to bring them back to Quonset for immediate recipe usage. I think I do have more rose hips in Mountain Town. I may be making that up. But either way, we've got, what was it, 400 and something rose hips now. So that lets me at least do 100 porridges if I want. Or we do pemmican bars, as I say. Porridges are nice because they've got condition restoration, which is very handy. But the pemmican bars are better in terms of weight for calories. I can't say I almost don't like that they restore fatigue, because that kind of throws off the balance of a day. But if you're doing lots of walking, then they're a good idea. Which we will be doing if we go back to the Far Territories. Because each of them is quite a big region. But I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that yet. Right. Have you not done the Far Territories? I have done them, yeah, but this is me talking in terms of going back and fully looting them. Because I've been to each of them. In fact, I think I've been to each of them 3 times now. The first time was the first time I ever went to the Far Territories. I kind of dipped my toes into each region. Then we went back to do the Tails. Oh, that's true. I've only been to Forsaken Airfield 2 times. We went back to do the Tails. Well, technically 3 times for the Forsaken Airfield. You have to go back twice for the tails. I went to do the tails, so then I had to go back to each of them for that. And then also we went back because I wanted to get the achievements, of which there's one where you have to make sure you visit places in the Far Territories. But yeah, no, we went, it was like day 130, 120, I think. I went to the Far Territories. Going in blind, which was fun. I like that. I'd like to do more of that. I'm tempted to, maybe when this series kind of dies down a bit, because once I've fully looted the world, there really is very little left to do. I might consider starting a new run and doing the mod that they just recently came out or updated. I don't know if it's finished yet. The long development mod, because that's got some regions in it. And one of my favourite things is exploring the regions for the first time. I find that so interesting. And it's just a shame that besides the Far Territories, we've not had the chance to do that for a long fucking time. I mean, if you don't have the DLC, the last region you got was Blackrock, and that was, what, 4 years ago? Might even be longer than that. So yeah. Which makes it even sadder that we're not going to get regions with the Wintermute Part 5. Because I'm sure most people would agree that it's one of the most fun parts about the game is going into a new region and exploring it. Because some regions do get quite boring once you've explored them. Like, it kind of takes away from the interest. Some from the very start are just kind of like whatever, like throughout. But I would say some regions are definitely, once you've been around them, it's kind of just like, okay. Because you know there's loads of places that are not worth going to, or there's only one place worth going to. Like, I feel like Zone of Contamination... Oh, another clear day. I feel like Zone of Contamination probably falls under that. I think that's a really fun region to explore and poke around. But you quickly find out that there's kind of only 2 places you want to go that's worth your time there. Going to the concentrator and, you know, going around the mine. I love when I find just random food I've left myself. And then the worker buildings. But don't get me wrong, I do like how... leave a bit of water for myself here as well. Why not? It's fun to find it every now and then. Oh, look at it. Forlorn Muskeg looks so nice on a clear day. I think it's one of the nicest regions on a clear day. It gave me the same kind of thing on Forsaken Airfield. It's really nice when you get the chance to see how far you can see in the game. Which Forlorn Muskeg lets you do. And so does Forsaken Airfield. Because so many other regions you've just got, you know, shit in your face constantly. But even Timberwolf Mountain, you don't really fully get to appreciate because about 2/3 of the map is behind you when you're looking off of the summit, so you can't really take it all in. Ooh. Do you know what I just realised? No, we should be fine. I was just thinking if I want to do more furniture, I don't have a hatchet with me, but I don't think I need to do any more furniture at the safe house. That was the point. I spent a long time off a stream a long time ago doing all of that. Where's the bear? I don't want to accidentally bump into it. Probably not spawned. Oh no, there it is over there on that island. Oh, hello. What did I say about there'll be the odd cattail and thing I've missed? There you go. It's the one literally right in front of me. That's fine. I'll grab it now. I knew Forlorn Muskeg was going to be probably the biggest region where I was going to miss stuff. Because so many other regions you can follow a path and be like, yeah, this is this is where all the loot is. Just follow along this and you'll get it all. But Forlorn Muskeg is obviously so open. Even though a lot of it you can't traverse, there's lots of routes you can go, and therefore lots of ways you won't end up going, and therefore you miss stuff. It's worth as well checking around the train crashes, this one and then the poacher's camp, because you get scrap metal and you get bits of wood that spawn around them, which can be nice, especially early on if you just want to grab a little bit of fuel. Because bear in mind, there's not really any big coal places around here. Just getting cedar and fir wood can be handy. Looks like I've picked it all up along here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Where do we think these got chopped down from? Do we reckon this is the clear cut in Mystery Lake? Because we don't have a locomotive at either end, so I guess there's no real clues which way they would have been shunted, which does beg the question of how they've just been left in the middle of the track like that. Let's see. There are no locomotives that way. There's the little like car which you could use for like pushing, but that's not like a proper train. The yellow one that's at the bottom of the ravine, and then you've got the one in at the unloading area in Mystery Lake. Whereas there is, and there's actually one this direction as well, but closer is one of the blue locomotives, which I don't know. Are there? I feel like there's only 2 of them in the world. There's this one here, which I'll point out as we go past, and then there's the one in Zone of Contamination. Pretty sure it's the same model, which is like a proper locomotive. I can't. Oh, well, we've lost our fire, but it is a clear day. Maybe we'll walk a bit further and I'll light another torch. It's not too much of an issue if we don't get one done, but gosh, yeah. Are there any more locomotives? Because there's not one anywhere in Coastal Highway. I mean, not that there's much track in Coastal Highway. I don't think there's one in Ravine. You just have those, what, 3 boxcars? And then the... Oh, there's 4 boxcars because there's one that's on its side that you walk over. And then the yellow little shunting locomotive, whatever. I don't know what you'd call that. Shunt car. That's what I'm going to call it. That's down the bottom of the ravine. Yeah. I don't know. These are the kind of things I get interested in. Like being like, I want to know about the trains. Where were the trains? What are the trains up to? A boxcar? What? As in you don't know what a boxcar is? Or is this some weird joke? What is going on here? What's that all about? Just left a t-shirt and some shit in the middle. You said, what would you call them? Oh, no, no, no. No, the yellow thing, not the red wooden boxcars. Hey, Sakura. I'm doing Gunloper with Pilgrim loot. Oh, wow. Nice. That'll be good. Good luck carrying everything with you. It can actually end up being harder doing Interloper with more loot, because you try and take everything with you and quickly realise you can't. So it's its own challenge. Right, we could run into wolves here, so I should probably light a fire. Just in case. Yeah, no, you know the yellow ones with the door that you open on the side? There's another one of those in
Come on,
the
come on.
Far Territory's branch line as well. Me Astrid, me whole torch. Yes, there's another one of those that has a pry bar in it. It's my first time doing a proper Interloper run. Nice. Yeah, you'll definitely get the feel of it, even with pilgrim loot and guns. You'll get a good feel for it, because even all that loot can't save you from it getting cold very quickly. But no, it's a fun way to dip your toes in. Give it a go. Let's go up this way, because I'll go past the train and show what I'm talking about. Or the locomotive, sorry. I never walk up here, I always walk down there. Normally because there can be walls up here, so if you walk down there it's a little bit safer. Oh, there you go, that's a way to fix the torch. Try and put it out. I need a slurp of my water. Oh dear. Yeah, this locomotive. Kind of blue. I feel like it used to be more blue. Maybe it kind of got changed in the visual enhancements update. Nice. Does anyone know what model of train this is, or model of locomotive? I assume it's based on a real one. Trans Island. Hold on a second. Are we being indoctrinated by the liberal left? Whatever the crazy right-wing people say. The Alphabet Army. This is a trans island. Nice. It's my kind of island. Train shuttles. Oh, thank you, Rhino. Yes, I think I was close, right? A train shunter. Similar vibes. Cool. Thank you for looking that up. Train shuttles. Yeah, shuttles the things around, but wouldn't actually like transport them. It would just be like for moving them onto other ones. Yeah, that yellow one over there. I'm not going to go over there because we're going down there, but that'll be a train shuttle then. Cool. Okay, we've got the walls out the front of the shed, which makes me glad we've got a torch. I investigated the mining pit on my other save. Oh, nice, yeah. You find anything fun? There's some green on the rocks around the side of the pit. Yes, that's probably not good, is it? You don't want green on your rocks. Well, unless it's moss. Moss is fun. We like moss. I think it's probably more, you know, like biohazard, chemical waste. It's not as fun. Right, we might drop some stuff off here, because this is kind of, well, I don't know. I guess it's my main base here. Ironically, this is my main base. In Broken Railroad. Even though we have a proper, like, nice safe house. I spend more time in the maintenance shed, I think. Just a convenient spot, you know. Right. Let's chow down on a bit of food. Kate Moss, thank you very much. Nice. I get it. I don't have much in the way of sticks. Okay. Things I want to take up there versus things I want to leave down here. Well, there's not much I actually need to leave down here. Leave a bit more of the coal. Potentially. Most of the stuff I think we're just taking up there. Don't know if I want to take any of this. Do I want to cook anything? No, I think we're fine. Let's just drink up in case I haven't got any water up there. And we'll head up. We'll be a little bit encumbered, that's fine. Not too bad though. Leftover uranium? Could be. Is uranium bright green? I'm going to go through the building. I don't want to risk it. Because they'll despawn and spawn back in, so I'm a bit safer.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, my poor saplings. Never going to be able to reach those. Wait a second. But what if I lose my calendar? I might not even be able to place it. No, I can't. Ugh, alas. Earwax. Chemical dumping? Yeah. Yeah, well, it's like the process where they gather uranium, like, leaves behind loads of bad chemicals and shit. Like intoxicated water, etc. That's how Izaki's situation. It's either open mine or chemical dumping that's really impacting the environment. Both. If I had to imagine. Neither are good. In fact, large open pit mines are really dangerous to fly over. Because they cause like convection currents in them, basically. And they can like suck down a plane or a helicopter if you flew low enough towards it. There you go. Bit of fun knowledge about how we're destroying the planet.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Row, row. Mining wouldn't impact it as much. Wildlife, but chemical, yeah, straight out. Yeah, I mean... Oh, good luck to you, rabbits. Yeah, open pit mining obviously just destroys habitat is the main thing it does. And then it's actual chemicals and things you're dumping off that are going to absolutely pollute everything. Blimey. That wolf has, I think, killed 20 rabbits. We might have the tim wolves up here. We haven't seen the timbies for a while, but then again, I don't go to many of the regions consistently that they can appear in, but this is one of the places in Broken Railroad. Up here on the lake. Good to see you, Lima. How are run going? It's going alright. It's good to see you. We just finished looting Forlorn Muskeg. I'm now heading over to our nice, fancy-looking safe house to drop off some things. We're trying to make the hunting lodge look pretty. It's not like a proper base or anything. I don't really live here, but it's just my place I want to make look nice. We're just going to drop some things off. I don't think we'll be here too long. Depends how long it takes me to lay some stuff out. I mean, obviously I could do multiple bases as well, but this is what I focused on doing. Can we get another tour? Yeah, of course we can. Some people won't have seen it. We got timbies? No. Unlikely. I don't see them. No, we got regular wolves. Okay. Doesn't really matter either way. If we've got a torch. Mind you, I am encumbered. Oh, let's turn off my map. There we go. Actually, yeah, we should do that whilst we're here, because it'd be nice to say that we've officially done Great Bear once we finish Broken Railroad, and then go back to Tim Wolf Mountain to kill the cougar, because cougar's blocking some spots. Don't know how our food is up here. Looks pretty alright. That looks like a whole ass bear. Oh, bear? Moose? Bit of both. All ruined. Oh no, not all ruined. Nice. Okay. Did I not bring water up with me? Well, hopefully I've got some water here.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
When everyone says, why wasn't the moose head put at the hunting lodge instead of the community centre? Fits the hunting lodge. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense at all. Maybe they hunted it at the hunting lodge and then they took it over to the community centre. Skip the shit buckets? No, the shit buckets are an excellent part. We need to look at the shit buckets. Right. I've got a load of books, so let's drop those off. Just whilst we're walking around, I guess. I think I've read all of those that I actually want to read. Oh no, I haven't. Okay, well we've got a couple ones we can read just to kill some time. Any others matter? No. Okay. Drop the sticks and I'll give you guys a little tour. We'll get the lantern out. Swap the butts in seats. Alright, so welcome to my safe house. You have to excuse the mess on the floor right here. This bed isn't supposed to be here. It's just where I sleep for convenience. But let's move this down into the basement. We don't come down into the basement. This is like some dark kidnapping. I don't know. It doesn't look good down here. There was something down in the basement I wanted. Was it a broom? We have got a rake. Maybe that was it. Right. So this is our safe house. We've put in a lot of work here. Made some chairs. Done some of the artwork. Put some stuff up. Little breakfast island, kitchen area. Brought some food. We've got to sort a lot of this stuff. Cleared up a lot of the shit that's around. We've got a dining room. I've been slowly like putting food on people's plates, although I'm going to take the rose hips back because these are now incredibly rare to me. So I will be having these back. You know what? Whilst I'm even thinking about it, I'm just going to take them now. It's a shame because they're great as like little things to put on plates, but yeah, no thank you. Oh, acorns as well. Now that I know how important acorns are, thank you. I'll have those. So I can't believe you got robbed. It was diabolical. I have got a good bed for here. It's just out of convenience I sleep in that bed there, but I have got nice bedrooms upstairs. We got pictures we've framed from our adventures around Great Bear. We've got our Canadian flag we've put up, which does swing slightly, which suggests it's a bit breezy in here. This area up here, we've still got to fill out a lot of the shelves here, but we've got like a little living room area with a settee. You can watch movies, little display case with some nice fun items in. I've already got some cash here. Yeah. I've also got an ear wrap here. Well, never mind. Let's do the bathroom first. Bathroom, of course, labelled 1 and 2 because this is where you do your number 1s and your number 2s. Got some artwork in it. 2 baths because you can't use this one because you can't take the stuff out of this. This is the shit bucket. This is where you shit. You wipe with a newspaper. Got some medical stuff in here as well. This is where you wash your face. And we've also got the workshop. I don't know why I put this computer here. I think I hadn't worked out where to put it yet. Which has got tools and stuff in it. For the different workshop needs. Got our spare wood in here. All of this stuff for working. Do not confuse those buckets. Yeah, that's bad news bears when someone swaps around the buckets and you just end up wiping shit on your face. We've got the spare bedroom, which has got the bear hide bed in it, and a nice little chest. Got a globe. Look, we can see where I'm from. Look, there I am. Over there. And then most of you guys are over here somewhere. Obviously, we don't want to look at America. Ugh. Let's look at Africa. Nice. This is where we also cure our hides and our guts. Work on the pelts here as well. What am I keeping in here? Just more of that stuff. Heaven is on that globe. Very nice. Don't dox yourself. Yeah. I live exactly in this spot here. You're giving away too much about your real life here. Clearly you can what? Oh, clearly you can't estate agent, as in this is the bucket where you shit. Is that not what you say? Oh, you're an estate agent. Right, yeah, I am an estate agent. I do give too good of a tour. Does anyone want to buy this house? I'll buy it. It costs 1,500 rose hips. Exactly. And then this is my bedroom, my proper bedroom, because I prefer this bed over the bear one. We got posters, we got, toys and pictures and the little carvings. Got different books. I read all of these as well. Yeah. Fishing? Yeah. Wardrobes, ruined thermal underwear. This is my PC setup. This is where I'm playing TLD right now. Yeah, and a little radio and the hockey jersey, and yeah. Too soon. Bottle of lotion? I don't have a bottle of lotion. This is a water bottle, I swear. That's my bottle of water for nighttime. Yes, Low Tree? Yeah, there you go. That's the house. I hope you enjoyed the tour, if you've not seen that before. Right, we've got some stuff to take up. I don't really need all of these things. Just have a few items. Where am I going to put these metal chairs? These are like the only chairs you can bring. They're very small. I feel like maybe the workshop. You left rose hips in the bathroom shelf? Did I? I'm not going to have to go back and look now. Oh, I have got a little stool there. Let's say I save my blueprints on this computer, and that's why the chair is there. No, I don't. I've got prepared rose hips, but I don't want prepared rose hips. I want the rose hips themselves. For recipes. I don't need rose hip tea, unfortunately. But thank you for trying to find more rose hips for me. Let's say we maybe sit down in that metal chair whilst we're here. Why not? We got another radio. Do we have a radio in the workshop? No, that would be... I'd listen to tunes whilst I'm working. We got this cute little radio. This feels like... yeah, like I could do like little radio broadcasts from here. Why not? And we got more of these lights. I don't know if these ones actually work. Because a lot of the lights are broken in the game, unfortunately. And don't actually produce any light. And the devs know that they're broken because it's been on the known issues list for ages. Who sets all of AC, like upper AC? Yeah, I've literally looted the entire world besides a tiny corner of Timberwolf Mountain where the cougar is, and I think over the bridge here in Brecon Railroad, and then all of the far territories, but I'm not counting that for now. But no, that's the problem. That's how I lost 1,500 rose hips, is because I had looted them all. Where could I put these lights? It's above the doors. It's almost like having an exit sign. Why not? Well, that's actually a pretty cute place for them as well. Sure. Yeah, Hinterland does hate me. No, not all the Christmas lights work. They didn't fix them. It's still a known issue that some of the Christmas lights just do not light up. Unfortunately, as much as I wish it weren't the case. Oh yeah, I brought some soap. I don't know if I had soap here, but spare soap is not a bad thing. I don't have soap. Nice. Bullied them, destroying them in a container. Yeah, I gave into peer pressure, which resulted in bad times for me. I don't know how I am for lights, because I don't have one in here actually. Let's put a light in here. Little potted plant. It's not doing too well, this potted plant. But sure, why not? I have these cups. These cups are actually nicer as proper cups. Maybe for breakfast, the breakfast area, breakfast island. Well, people do have teas here. Maybe let's just put them over here for now. Once I put in camp office in the dam, it'll work. Not sure on community center. Yeah, I think it's the spare ones they added, because they added like extra ones to places, and I think it's maybe those ones that just don't work, unfortunately. I think I've got all of these posters. Well, this is a nice lamp. This is like a good one for a workstation. Get rid of that. I don't know. What do I have? Yes, I've got all of those. Well, let's put them in here then. I'm glad you think so. I put a lot of effort into this. Oh, this is the big poster. Huh. It's almost too big, one might say. Yes. What about space in here? Oh yeah, what about there? Could use that to cover up the mirror that was there as well. And you could have the little ones in here. Do 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 do. You really not go any higher? It's a bit low for a bulletin board for my liking. Just tuck that in there. Why not? I've also got a picture of some random person's family. Sure. And a kettle. It's getting a bit dark to be doing this right now. Yeah, because I didn't have a kettle. I remember being like, huh. And then we've got this calendar, and this calendar's for putting things on the walls. But I don't know what I'm going to be putting on the walls, so I'm just going to plop it down. The kidnapped family in the basement? You know what? It might actually be them. That's a very good point. Oh, well, there you go. There's one thing I want to put up on the walls. I think maybe above the fireplace. Will you behave? Yeah, maybe above the fireplace. I mean, we can't put it in the rack. Or can I? Ooh. Is that right? Kind of hard to see without a light source. Give me a moment. Oh, it's not far off. Hold on. Put that down on the ground. Ah, am I not going to be able to interact with the calendar now, though? I've managed to attach the... Huh. Okay, now I'm going to have to redo this. It's fine. I'll let that burn away. It's okay. It's okay. We've got plenty of fuel. Do that. Do that. It was pretty good, that placement. It wasn't far off. Problem is now I'm not going to be able to fit it in, am I? I'd need to put it lower on the thing. Although it doesn't need to be perfect. But what I need to be able to do is reach the calendar underneath. Well, actually, no, because now can I move... There we go. And then do that. There you go. It's not perfect, but that's fun. Is that what you meant? Moving the rack. Yeah, nice. It's a little bit floaty, but yeah. It's ruined as well, so I don't need this bushcraft phase. It's just nice to put it on display. Cool. And there'll be other things I want to put up on walls or on ceilings. Will you stop kidnapping random stuff from the floor? What are you doing? I've got to put that cougar claw somewhere. The books. T-shirts. You have hides on the walls? Yeah. The problem is with the hunting lodge is there's not actually much wall space upstairs. I have put a lot of like shelves and things in the way. Also, these shelves are not going to stay like this. I just haven't worked out where I'm putting this shelf yet. There you go, it's a little bench. Got a cougar claw that I'm going to add. There's one of the display pieces. It's quite small, but hey. And I've got a load of books. I don't know what I'm doing with the books. I think I wanted one of each book on this shelf here. I don't have fire starting there. I don't have... Oh no, sorry. Waller's kitchen. Got all of the other ones, right? Let's put Waller's kitchen on. I'm missing the gun books, the 2 rifle books. Fuse, sure. You're a fun little item to display. Oh, noisemaker. So I don't have one of those. Yeah, it's a lot more ceiling space. It's a lot of slanted ceilings. Are you loaded? It'd be nice to tell if you could like look into it like that. I don't think there's any way to tell. Do they weigh more when they're loaded? They don't. I did bring some cash with me. We can double up on the cash. Oh, wow, you really don't want to share together, do you? Maybe when I leave and rejoin, I can... Well, leave and rejoin, but come back in. Maybe I can put that somewhere. Oh, well, just put it on there. Hi to Boris. Boris... Who? Boris Becker? Boris Johnson? I hope not. Jesus. Of all people you don't run into. Boris Bear? Is there a specific bear called Boris? I don't think I know any of the bear names. Jeez, that's quite big, but sure, that's a fun little display piece. little, maybe not the right word. Oh yeah, we got the flask. Are you gonna fit? No. Okay, well that'll just go on a shelf. Maybe that's better off in here. Don't think it would fit up there. No. Sure. Oh yeah, and I've got my laptop as well, I forgot. Watch shit in bed, you know. Got floppy disk, load up Tetris. I didn't know the bears had specific names. Oh, I've got another fuse. Let's put that in the workshop. Couple do. What other bears have names? Pray do tell. Oh yeah, we've got the Foreman's tool belt. I think in my head I was like, that makes sense to have in the workshop. I'm never going to actually use it. I think the Foreman's tool belt is one of the worst utility items in the game. For such a contested spot, as in the accessory spot, I call them utility items, Foreman's tool belt is atrocious. Zach named that bear years ago? Ah, fair enough. Oh, yeah, tactical gloves. I know some people wear the tactical gloves, but they're not really for me. I think they make sense to... Oh, look, I've already got leather gloves there. Just whilst I'm working at a workbench, wearing gloves makes sense to me. Got a canister. I was actually... canisters actually for zone of contamination. I was going to take it for, but I might just put it on a shelf in here. It's quite small, so share with the cougar floor. Why not? Well, the caffeine pills are quite nice as well. Because I do actually use them. Okay, I think that's good for now. Obviously, I've got a few other things in here to put up at some point. I've got more lights as well. We're slowly getting it done. I wasn't rushing to finish this or anything. Oh yeah, we made the little table as well. I forgot about that. I built a lot of stuff for this place. Right. Oh, water. Do I actually have water here? I should do. Okay. Yeah, you could say I've got water here. Just a little bit. Barney the small barn PV. His name is Barney the barn bear. That's funny. You have no water. I beg to differ. I've just seen 50 billion bits of water on the floor. Right, let's drop off some things I don't need. I think I might head out of here tomorrow. We'll head back to camp office. I really plan on sticking around. You see nothing. What did you name one of the bears, Sakura? Pick up one of these scraggly bits of meat. I need the bear in zone contamination near Miner's Footpath. Pooh. I don't know if I remember that bear, but it's a good name for a bear. Pooh Bear, Winnie the Pooh Bear. I mean, there are a lot of them, to be fair. I'm happy to kill Pooh this run. That's dark. Right. Should I go sleep in my actual bed? Why not? I'm using night vision. Don't worry. No need to sleep in the bear one because I've got pretty good condition. Pooh stole our honey. Now it's a reckoning. A bear reckoning. You have guests over? Yeah, I'm not going to sleep in the basement. I've got guests over. I should probably put clothes on as well, shouldn't I? Technically, you should take your clothes off when you sleep at night. Maybe not all of them, so you don't get cold, but yeah. Why should you take off your clothes when you sleep? Technically, you should take off your clothes lots of times. What, moisture? You see your moisture in bed? Oh, like moisture build up. Yeah, you get real sweaty. That would be quite funny, actually, if you woke up with wet clothes from the night because you were all sweaty. We already lost our 29 degrees. That's sad. Oh, wow. Our socks are taking a beating. Yeah. I could wear a bear coat, I suppose. But at the same time... I might wake up during the night and see if we get an aurora. We're unlikely to because we had an aurora pretty recently. But it would be nice to show you guys what this looks like during an aurora. So you can have better dreams? No. Not that. It's not hypothermia from moisture. Oh! Come on. Da 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 da. It almost looks a little bit ominous, doesn't it? Will all of these Christmas lights work? These ones are sending out some sort of SOS signal. It'd be cool if you could use that radio. Well, all of these lights are working. These ones are different colours, but that's fine. See what it's like downstairs. Clothing wears down. Condition over time? Yeah, exactly. When you're wearing clothes, they lose more condition than if you're not wearing them. Doesn't matter what you're doing. There are a few states for... well, actually, maybe all of these Christmas lights are working. I know some still don't work. I'm pretty sure I have them in camp office. Maybe the majority of them do. Another radio. Send more pizza and snacks. Yeah. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Yeah. Clothing's got a few ways that it loses condition. Or a few states it can be in to lose condition. Like, I really like that glow. When a light's doing that, that looks really nice. It almost looks a bit ominous. I kind of like that. That's a good photo. Let's take that photo. Oh, yeah, looks great. Clothes lose more condition outside. They lose even more condition in a blizzard. They lose slightly less condition whilst they're indoors. They lose more condition whilst you're wearing them. And they lose more condition when they're frozen. So the best way to keep clothes in good condition is indoors, not wearing them. Which may be obvious to say, but... yeah. So technically, when you're sleeping, you could take your clothes off. Or whenever you're inside, you could take your clothes off, and then they won't lose as much condition. Obviously, if you're in there for quite a while, then it's worth doing. But it's something you'll see I do when I'm fishing. Because I've got a nice big fire going, so I know I'm going to be warm. I just strip down naked. And, yeah. Save a bit condition. Yeah, it does look like some sort of photo out of a horror game. That's what it felt like when I did it. Yeah, this looks like... this looks creepy. That's the really fish naked. Yeah, sure it is. I used to name all of my photos. We stopped doing it when I had to just take a load of photos. The lights in the sky. Aurora over broken railroad taken from hunting lodge. Civilization. Milton Water Tower in Mountain Town. Yeah. Warm fishing. Revealed peak. Hidden peak. That's funny. I like that. Golden Ice, the Amber Caves, SCP Cosmic Horror. Weather Station in Sundered Arse. Yeah, I stopped naming them because we just took so many. Let's name this one. This is... It watches whilst you sleep. There you go. Sinister. And this one is Bearamy. Bearamy on the prowl. Do you spell prowl with an E? Prowl? Prowl. Well, too late. Gay time, of course. Oh, whoopsie. Well, stat reveal. Cool. Let's sleep 6 hours. Well, there you go. I got to show off what it looks like in Aurora as well. That's nice. Even get to sleep to music. Okay. Yeah, I've got a little mirror here. I forgot about that. Well, it's nice all of these lights work at least. Right, is there anything I'm leaving behind? We'll take the acorns with us. Oh yeah, this cup of acorn coffee. This is to stay here as a nice little coffee that someone's had in the morning. I haven't put the handles the right way around. There you go. Well, I mean, it could be left-handed people, I suppose. Yeah, sure. There you go. This person here is left-handed. This imaginary person in my head, I've decided, is sitting here as left-handed. That's all my clothing. No, okay, cool. I think we're good. I'm not going to sort out all of this stuff. There's still plenty to do here, but I don't want to spend too long here in any given stream because it all gets a bit samey after a while. Cool. Let's take a bit of water down with us because I think we didn't have as much down there. Cool. I don't think there's anything I want to take back. Nice. Alright, cool. Let's head over to the maintenance shed, warm back up, and then we'll go from there. It's been a little while since I've done this goat, but that's fine. What you don't want to do is spend too long doing it and then get cut off by the bear, which is over there. Just see it through the trees. We know the wolves are on the left side of the pond, so we should be okay going this way. Oh, do I want to dip down into the ravine whilst we're here? I could do, couldn't I? I haven't got my crampons with me, which is a bit of an oversight, but this is a pretty good time to do it. Now, I imagine I looted the bottom of this ravine completely, so there's not going to be anything down here, but for completion's sake, it would be nice to do it. Somewhere over here, is that it there? Hi, Bambi. It is a pretty long rope climb. I have got caffeine pills if I'm not able to get back out. And obviously I've got stuff to light a fire with, push comes to shove. I imagine you can go down here in some way, but we're not going to. We're just going to go down. As I say, more than likely I looted literally everything from down here, so there is nothing for me, but if we go down now, I check it, I can say it's done, and then I can check over the bridge towards the far territories, say that's done, and then we can cross Broken Railroad off the list as well. Because I think there are cattails down here, and there's stuff at the end as well. But I have a strong suspicion I've grabbed everything. Do you get wolves down here? It wouldn't make any sense that you got them down here, because where are they going to go from here? They'd just be trapped. I have indeed looted this person. Let's make it very likely that there is fuck all down here, but as I say, double check it now, and then it's definitely done. And we should be able to climb out without taking the caffeine pills. Even if we go a little bit slow at the top, as we get up there, we're not heavy or anything, so. And what I'll probably do is sleep a little bit in the mason's shed.
I hate being cold, because I really do.
Yeah, we got everything, didn't we? That's empty. There's nothing around here, is there? Can you climb out of here? Can I escape? Cool. Okay, nice. Waste of time, but there's no bears down here. Nothing streaming. Hey! Nice to see you again. I would be worried if I did see a bear abseiling down the cliff towards me. Oh dear. Like Dark Walker-esque, just following you around the map. It's like the snail, you know, the really slow snail that will kill you. The thought experiment. But it's a bear with a rope instead. Hey, it wasn't a complete waste of time. We got 2 feathers,
So
you know.
cold.
I'll take that.
I'm gonna lay down for a bit.
I'm surprised there's literally nothing down here. Like, not even any food from the animals that I harvested down here. No wood or anything. It's probably because I was smart and at the time I barely had anything on me. And therefore I could bring it all back up. Not that there's much down here. What were the choices with the snail? I don't know if you get choices. The point is, you have a snail that follows you, that goes incredibly slowly, but is always coming for you. And if it touches you, you die. So it's about whether you can get away from it. And how you get away from it. Oh, I hate this one. This is one of the ropes where you have to walk right near the edge for some reason. Ugh! Just got rocked on. Ugh! I don't only make snails come for me. What are you doing to the snails? What if you trap it in a box? I think there's like set rules, like it can't be trapped, like it always moves towards you, doesn't matter what. It can always move towards you, like it can go through walls or something like that. I don't know. I don't. Problem is I don't know the full extent of the thought experiment. I just know it in a loose sense. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something like, I don't know, death snail. No clip snail, yeah. The snail does / no clip or exclamation mark no clip, and just absolutely cheats to track you down. It's bullshit. Let's go to the shed. We'll warm up. We'll sleep a little bit. Just so we're travelling in the warm. And I've got a bit of fatigue back. Not that I need to carry much back with me. I'll die real quick. I'm either at work or sat on the sofa watching your streams. What you just need to do is... Well, this is the thing. I guess you need to go to 3 locations, right? So then that way the snail is always moving between the 3. And right as it turns up, you can then go to the next one. Have I come up somewhere where I can't get down safely? No, this is fine. Yeah, if you've only got 2 locations, the snail's going to catch up with you. Right. Lovely day. Overcast, no wind. Right. Thanks, you fooled me. Oh, yeah, my bed's over here. The door. Right, let's sleep. Like 2 hours? Let's do 3 hours. That'll be enough to get at least a bit more condition back. Hopefully it's not a blizzard. It is not. We'll eat up some food. Oh, seems to be a bit windy. And drink a bit of water. Cool. Drop a little bit more. Is there anything I want to take back with me? Ptarmigan down, no. Guts, no. I think these are big stacks of pies. Oh no, they're not. I don't know where I left my big stacks of pies. Oh, I've got another cougar claw. Oh, well, we could forge a cougar claw knife here at some point, I guess. Let's grab a torch or 2, because actually I don't have many torches on me. Oh, that's foggy, not clear. Blah, 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 blah. Do I take these birch saplings back with me? No, they're fine here. Got my coal. Moose hide. Meh. Okay, I think we're good. UC Texas is gonna get a killer winter storm this weekend. I did not. We get down to -7. That's pretty cold for Texas, right? I mean, that would be cold here. I don't think I've ever been in -7 temps. Can't get around the wolves. They not fix the ruined food exploit? What for? For cooking? Or do you mean for something else? Nothing. Probably die. We don't know what to do. Put lots of jumpers on. Or whatever you call them. Sweaters. Pullovers. Last time the site closed down for a week. Jesus. I mean, I guess if you're not used to cold temperatures. Hey, but it's going to get worse and worse each year. But climate change isn't real, guys. It's fine. Just enjoy being a consumer. Smile, smile, smile. There's no climate crisis. It's fake news. Oh dear. Do you know, I would laugh. I mean, I did laugh, but I would actually laugh unless people, you know, the problem is people actually do think that it's fake news. It's kind of wild, isn't it? Mind you, if an orange Cheeto tells you one thing, you're going to believe it, aren't you? I mean that it's not supposed to be edible no matter the cooking skill. That's not an exploit. No, ruined food is has always been you've been able to eat it when you've got level 5 cooking. No, that's always been a thing. I've never heard the devs refer to it as an exploit, and it's always been that way. It's never been changed. Dumb cheaters will? Yeah. I mean, it really we're supposed to be dead before climate change really hits. I'm afraid that is not true. I mean, look already. We've just got an example in chat. -7 degrees in Texas. That is it really hitting. You know, that's temperatures where old people die in their homes because they can't afford to heat them. So no, it very much already impacts people. Unfortunately, there is a lot of people who do go, oh, well, it's the next generation's problem. But, you know, increased number of storms, colder winters, warmer summers, all of that. I mean, extreme things, sure. You know, when the Earth is literally burning, we'll probably be dead at that point. Yeah, cataclysm level, sure. Yeah. But no, most people's day-to-day lives are affected. If you're a rich billionaire, then yeah, you're probably not affected by it at all. Not that I'm saying you are nothing, but I mean in general, one would not be affected by it. Of course, the irony being is they're going to be a bigger contributor to it per capita. No, we've had more heat waves in the UK as I've gotten older, and like really bad ones where people have died. In the defense of naysayers, we don't need to defend people who naysay climate change. They don't need defending. Dear. It's the people who are like, oh, well, naturally the Earth cools and warms. And like, yeah, it does, correct. And the problem is then they stopped listening beyond that part in, you know, biology or history, whatever you're doing that lesson in. Geography or something. They stopped listening to the part where it's actually gotten worse since the Industrial Revolution. And the rate of heating and cooling has increased more than it would naturally. Yeah, you get cyclical ice ages, cyclical cataclysm events. Don't want to eat a bit of this food. Yeah, go on then. Quite warm. I don't know what we're doing the rest of this day, but we've got to get back across Forlorn Muskeg first, so I'm going to get a bit tired doing that. Right. Could have grabbed the hacksaw that we had there and got these saplings, I guess. It's fine. Whatever. Don't need them right now. Sen! Thank you very much for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Howdy, howdy. How's your 1,000-day run going? You still alive? There's not been any evil cougars being annoying little bishes this time around, hopefully? Still alive, still kicking? Fantastic. It's good. That's good. I think it was the last time you actually raided me was when you lost your previous one. So I always worry seeing you raiding. I'm like, oh no, what terrible thing has happened now? No, good. I'm glad you're still kicking. Are you enjoying it as well? That's the other big one, because some people do struggle enjoying the longer Loper runs. Yeah, if you don't watch Sen, I highly recommend it. He's very lovely to watch, very funny, chill vibes, but sometimes not chill vibes when cougars come along. I do recommend. I repaired all my clones 100% and Wolf got me right after. Now that is the Interloper experience right there. Ooh, look at this creepy fog. I can see all the outlines of the trees and the power line poles. Ooh, I like that. It almost feels like Silent Hill or something. Creepy. Not that I've ever played Silent Hill, but I have seen gameplay of it. Yeah, that looks really creepy. I like it. Welcoming anyone who's come from Send Stream. I'm Luma JJ. We're doing our own Interloper run, and it's basically the same thing. I am aiming for 1,000 days. I didn't set out for doing the 1,000 days, but it's the only achievement I've got left in the game to do, so it kind of makes sense that I'm powering through towards it. We're day, what, 5 something? 523. Over halfway through now. We've been looting the world. We've just finished... oh, I completely forgot to do the other end of Broken Railroad. That's fine. We'll get it when we go to the far territories. We just finished Forlorn Muskeg today, actually. Wait, wasn't there food next to you? Well, let's carry this until I find the food that I put down. Yeah, we just finished Forlorn Muskeg. Looting absolutely everything. There's just a couple of saplings that I couldn't cut down because I forgot my hacksaw, but that's it. Ah, here we are. It's my little pit stop partway through. And yeah, I don't actually know what we're doing now. This is the first time where I've really kind of been up in the air. I mean, I should go to the far territories at some point, but... Also made a prediction that I would be free of... Will I get caught in a blizzard? And we got nothing in 6 days. Haha. It's funny how blizzards do that sometimes. They just won't show up, and then you suddenly get them back to back, multiple in a day, and it's like, oh, okay. Couldn't we have like found a middle ground? This is arguably worse. Why are you spamming me with blizzards? Hey, welcome in, Lol Dog Twitch. So it's Coastal Highway. Well, that is where we are mainly based. So, yeah, I would like to maybe grab a couple more ptarmigans in Mystery Lake. Because it's always nice to get them, because we can't get them in Coastal. And then we could head back to Coastal Highway, because we'll get prime beach combing opportunities back there. Yeah, Sakura's trying Interloper... Well, Gunloper with Pilgrim Loot. So it's mainly going to be the cold temperatures. Do you get, when you do custom and you do, like, say, Gunloper, are you limited with the clothing and stuff as well? You don't get items, you know, you get on Stalker, like, I don't know, the fisherman's sweater or climbing socks or something. Do you get access to them or not? I don't know what like dictates if you get them. Oh, loads of torches we're cleaning up. I think you get them. Ah, okay. Because I was thinking about doing Gunloper as my next like long run on Twitch. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got Frostbite a long time ago. Literally over 500 days ago. It was right near the start of the run. We got it in our hands after a bear decided to suck our mittens off of our fingers. And they're exposed to the cold. Yeah, auroras can be annoying, for sure. Faux show. Gunloper is nice, I think. You can't get any progress on feats. That's true. The only feat I don't have unlocked is the rabbit one for the snares. Because who the fuck gives a shit about snares? Does anyone use snares? I'd love to know. I've never understood the point in them. Like, they're too high in maintenance. If I want a rabbit, I'll just go grab one. Given you can just get them with a stone, it's, yeah, pointless in my opinion. Maybe there is some advantage to it. But yeah, the feat's really annoying to get as well. You got to snare 100 rabbits. And I think it means your snares are a bit more effective. I mean, it's just, I would never use that. It would be the last feat I ever picked, I think. I'd pick literally every other feat over it. A revolver to kill the wolves, that is handy. That does make a big difference. Because that is one of the worst bits about Loper at the start, is the lack of weapons. Which means you've got to be more on the ball with using your fires to keep away the wildlife. Right. Well, we made it across Forlorn Muskeg. Not too much hassle. I think some people do, but the vast majority don't. Yeah. Well, the vast majority doesn't. I can read. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone use it. And I never see people use snares. Outside of the context of they're trying to do the feat. Just to get it done. I would do it at some point, because it'd be nice to have all the feats, although of course you can't get the fucking cougar one, because, you know, the devs decided to take it away, and then they didn't add it back, or they didn't just universally unlock it on everybody, or something. I mean, why couldn't they have just tied it? I don't know, they could have just tied it to the achievement that you unlock if they just wanted something to tie it to. Even though the achievement that to do with the cougar, where you get into 25 struggles, is ridiculous and a stupid achievement. I'm pretty sure the devs put that achievement in just to mock people who say the game is too easy. Found crampons in the mine. Nice. We do like Ash Canyon. Doing it as well eventually. For the cougar one, I think there's still a way to get it. Like a bug. Oh, really? I heard you could maybe go on the Steam Wayback machine equivalent. I can't remember what it's called, but you could go back on an old save and unlock it. Which, that would be cool. I would be worried about breaking my current run doing that, though. Like, corrupting it somehow. Obviously, you have to start a new run to do it, but yeah. It's a decent fee. I would say it's not one I would pick automatically for Interloper. Because obviously we only get 2 feats on Loper. I think maybe for my next Loper I would take Windwalker. Just for those times where you really don't have a choice and you have to walk into the wind. But yeah, it can be useful for that lower detection. If you don't know, the feat we're talking about is one where I think you had to kill 3 cougars for it. I can't quite remember, but you can't do it anymore because it's the old version of the cougar. And then if you have it on, the feat you unlock, animals have you're detected from less of a distance by animals. How do I word that better? Animals' detection range is reduced, which is nice. Obviously, if you couldn't tell, that's nice. Got a load of Tarmies out here to turn into broth at some point as well. Let's just drop this torch out here. Don't think I had much in the way to leave behind. I'll go hunting for ptarmigans now, I think. Yeah, we're getting close to the evening, but I could go across the lake. Where are my fire-hardened arrows? Don't need all of them. Let's drop off these rose hips. Please don't delete my rose hips inside here. Oh, I don't have enough space. Ugh. Okay, you know what? Let's take this stuff out and find somewhere else to put it, and let's put those in there. These are all books that I think I've read or we don't need to read. So we can just burn them at some point. I don't give a monkeys. I've just got too much shit all over the place. Okay. Charcoal. Suffering from success. Yeah. That's what it's like being on Pilgrim or something. When you've got too much loot. You're just like, I can't take this all with me. You just slowly crawl across the landscape with 1,000 bits of food or whatever. Right, let's have a slurp. You can also just use the console and give it to yourself. Does that affect the game in any way? Like if you do that? Like I mean I'll hold my breath, I guess, waiting to see if the devs change it so that you can actually get the achievement somehow. But if they never do anything, then I guess I'll unlock it because it seems silly. Not really? Okay. Yeah. I've always unlocked everything else legitimately. Never cheated for any of the achievements or the feats. Right, are you still out here, Wolfie? Maybe it would have been better to go to the forestry lookout in this weather. But you haven't micro-harvested either? I haven't. I've never micro-harvested. Unlike you. You cheat. You can always turn it off if they make it available later by using console commands, I mean. Yeah. No, that's a good idea. No, as I say, I'll wait to see if they actually do anything. It just seems odd. It feels like one of those things that wouldn't be too much effort to like make work in some way. But they just haven't done it. We've still got a load of food in here we've got to shift. Look at all these gold eyes. You know, they actually look pretty decent, ruined. They still look nice and shiny. Yeah, well obviously I'm not going to do that at the moment. Right, like roughly this way. It's kind of hard to tell in the fog. Neither have I. It was necessary. I was about to lose well fed. To be fair, you didn't technically micro-harvest. Like, proper micro-harvesting is way more egregious than what you did. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, Sen. This is a joke Cos and I have. I don't think micro-harvesting is bad. I was mini-harvesting? Yeah, there you go. No, I genuinely don't care if people micro-harvest. I mean, I don't care how people play. It's a single-player game. You do what the fuck you want. It's just funny to joke about with Cos. No. It's the beauty of The Long Dark. It's the beauty of any single-player game. Play however the fuck you want to play. Yeah, exactly, Sen. Yeah, it's doing like the tiniest amount of meat, like working it out to cut it down so that you can get those tiny bits. Yeah, it is really boring. It's really boring. It's really time consuming. And then you have to cook it all if you want to level up your cooking really fast, and that's really boring and really time consuming. And then when you go to eat it, it takes forever. That's really boring. That's really time consuming. Don't hear any ptarmigans here, unfortunately. Although I've had this spot be a little bit inconsistent with them. Oh well. Walked all the way out here for nothing. I'll find anything to give me a hard time about? Correct. Yeah, tough love. Something like that. Sure. That's why I'm doing it. Yeah. Not just to be a little shit. I actually encourage micro harvesting by everyone else, but just cause I think it's problematic on. I'm a firm believer, if something exists in the video game, you can use it. You make up your own rules. You know, it's a bit different when you're playing like a multiplayer game and someone does something like cheesy and you're like, well, that's kind of bullshit. Especially if it like doesn't take skill or anything. It's just like, it feels underhanded. That's different. Nice, the fog's clearing. Do you get ptarmigans down the river? I feel like maybe you don't. God, I love the fog with the backlighting on the trees. It looks so nice. Single player, do whatever you want to do. Yep. And all then, obviously the other part of that is then don't comment on what other people do and be like, I don't think that's okay. Like I would say like, oh, I don't micro harvest because for me, I don't enjoy it. I don't find it rewarding or whatever. Let's bring this back home. You know, it doesn't feel like right to me. But that doesn't mean that someone else using it is cheating or anything. It's just that's what you want to do. I do plenty of stuff that other people would consider cheesy. I mean, some people think using fires to shoot from is cheesy. I remember watching a video of someone. I've spoken about this before because I always find it hilarious. But I remember someone talking about like how to hunt a bear or a moose. I can't remember, but they were like, yeah, you can do this where you are on a ledge or you're by a fire and you can shoot and they can't reach you. Obviously, that's quite cheesy, however. So what I do is I run around in a circle shooting at it, which is not cheesy. And, you know, it's, what do you call dancing? They were dancing the moose or the bear or whatever it was. And I was like, my guy, you can't be like using a fire or being on a cliff is cheesy, but then dancing isn't cheesy. Like, what are you smoking? Ugh, it made me laugh because people are like that. They're like, yeah, this thing that I do is fine. Like, own it. Dancing bears and moose and cougars is cheesy. It's really cheesy. It's a skill. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not really a skill to shoot from a fire, but to dance an animal is a skill. Like, it takes mechanical skill to do that. So well done, but it's still cheesy. I think someone in chat once pointed out it's you'd be insane to not, or actually maybe it was Cods talking about it. You'd be insane not to use any advantage you can get. Look, this wolf had smelt me. Was coming over to check me out. You'd be insane not to use any advantage you can get when you're out and about. You wouldn't just stand in front of a bear and shoot at it, you know. You'd get up on a ledge or, you know, somewhere out of the way and attack. It's cheesy as well, abuse and tank controls the predators. Exactly, yeah, it is cheesy. It's just hilarious to me that this guy had deliberately said beforehand, oh, using the fire is cheesy. So instead of doing that, I do this. It's like, oh dear. Try to dance a bear IRL? Yeah, exactly. No one can complain if I'm coast over for 50 days straight. Talking about the future, by the way, you've already spent 50 days straight in Coastal Highway, I feel. Right, it's getting a bit dark, but I'm going to go check to see if we can get cougars up. Cougars up here? Ptarmigans up here. There's a flock of cougars on top of this hill. You still following me? Not anymore, you're not. It was me. If it was real life, you better believe I'm using car or building to get out of Predator's way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It would be stupid to just stand there. No one wants a cougar's bad. You know it. Trader? Hardly know. Yeah, Cos hates the trader. With a passion. Although I did explain that you don't have to listen to him yapping away. Also, I was wrong, Cos. I told you it was M1 on the mouse. It's actually space skips dialogue on PC. Not the mouse clicks. So I guess whatever brings up your radial menu would be the same button. Because that's space on PC. I don't have space. Yeah. Thanks, Cos. I am aware you don't have space bars on a controller. No. Cos has been there 50 days. He just hasn't interacted with the trader. That's like the trader's like hanging outside of his window on the boat, being like, "Excuse me, ma'am, would you like to trade?" Cos is just like blindsiding him, walking along the coastline as well because she's beachcombing. Just like, nope, I'm not going to talk to him. Love his goodies, hate his voice. It's got quite the voice, hasn't he? It's O button. Oh, as in a circle on PlayStation. Nice, thank you, Rhino. Are you by yourself again? I think maybe I overdid it when I killed ptarmigans here before. Nice. Sorry, bud. Yeah, they're not respawning now.
The sun is setting.
Hmm.
It'll get a lot colder soon.
It's snowing as well. Let's get back before it gets dark. Don't like being out in the dark in the snow. Can I get down here? Yeah. Lovely. Even works on Tails dialogue? Does it? I didn't know that. I was out there freezing my ass off. Mind you, I didn't understand the Tails dialogue anyway, so better that I didn't skip it. A lonely burb living in a lonely werb. Is that a way of saying world? Werb? I don't know about that. Obviously the wolves are going to smell me again. These wolves are like some of the most annoying around camp office. Like the ones here are okay. Ones further down are ideal. These ones are just bloody nuisances. Smelling you constantly. In fact, I should probably walk over the rocks. Because if I go down there, I'm going to go around the corner and it's going to bump into me. Don't even know if I can get down from here, though. That would be a no. Wow, you really cannot get down from here. No, we've got to go all the way back. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. How can you can't even get to me up here, can you? Yeah, I didn't think so, idiot. Might have to kill this other one. Although that one's run back the way I've got to go as well. Yeah. Whatever. Don't know what I'm saying. Never know what you're saying, to be honest, mate. Can I get round you? Because if I do get round you, I'm going to bump into your friend, aren't I? Okay, no. Your friend's not walking over. Oh, nice. That one lost me, and that one got scared of me. Perfect. I'll take it. Thanks. Oh. No, you found me again. Okay. Whatever. Right. Well, we'll harvest this burb. We have been going for 3 hours. I'm tempted to go on just a little bit longer. But I don't know what we're doing. Just say we might just head back to coastal. I would like to go and get the cougar. We're not going to be able to do that today because we've got to get all the way to Timber Mountain for that. I mean, it'd be nice to get another cougar hide. But I'm doing it so I can loot that corner of Timble Mountain. There might even be some road sips there we can take. That'd be nice. And we'll grab the rose hips and the acorns we've got here. And we'll take those back. Because Quonset's our cooking HQ. Okay. I think we'll just harvest the ptarmigan. Just do it by hand. And then we'll sleep. Oh, we'll drink first.
Okay, I'm tired.
Mm-mm. 10 hours. I'm going to sleep as well. See you all later. Thank you very much for the raid, Sen. I hope you have a good sleep. It's nice to see you. And I'll catch you later as well. Oh, sounds like we got a blizzard. We have indeed. Just chow down on a bit of fish. Ptarmigan, do that later. As I say, we'll make up some broths because we can use those for recipes. And broth is better for calories than the ptarmigan meat just by itself. Okay. Lovely. Right, let's grab stuff we want to take to Coastal. All these rose hips. I'm gonna drop them on the floor when we get there as well. You better believe they're not going in a container, as I say. We want to leave our fire hardened arrows behind. We only got the one ptarmigan, unfortunately, but okay. I'll take this ptarmigan down with me. Because obviously we can just get it easier whilst we're here, so I don't need to leave it behind. I'd like to take a spare flare, actually, because I've only got one spare flare back there. Okay. Torches. Just grab a couple. It's fine. We will clean up Quonset one day as well. Don't you worry. It'll get the same treatment as Quonset. Ugh. Camp office. It'll get the same treatment as Quonset at some point. I do have a lot of my stuff here, but I treat Quonset more as my main base. It's just nicer to live out of. But obviously, I've got all of my matches here. Do matches ever lose condition in any way? I wonder how many matches I've got here. I'd pick them all up and find out, but I don't want to pick them all up and then put them back down. Oh, birch bark we're going to take because we're going to use that for trades in future as the plant. Don't think there's anything else. I'm glad we took all that stuff over. It's good to... Oh, I was going to take the aviator cap. Oh well. Because that's like a nice looking piece of clothing. That also doesn't look too bad as it gets damaged, really. Anything else? I don't think so. No. No, I think we're good. Right, so we just need to wait for the weather to clear up. Camp office is your side piece, we get it. Well, it's funny because it is my side piece, and I give it a lot of stuff, unlike my spouse that is Quonset. Although, actually, I think Cos said she was married to... Or Cos said she was Coastal Highway's lover. I guess I'm more specifically thinking about Quonset over Coastal Highway. I mean, I do need to do a trip over to Mountain Town to get stuff at some point. For the rose hips, potentially. Anything else? I don't want to leave the old man's beard here. Actually, I could take cattail stalks. Oh no, you can't use cattail stalks as plants for the trades, which is also stupid. I'll share. Okay, thank you, Cos. I'm Blackrock's beach. It's so mean to me. Well, that's true, actually. I guess I'm probably Sundered Pass's fucking... I don't even know what. Well, I can't remember what you call them. Yeah. Sub, I guess. I'm Sundered Pass's sub. Definitely fucking choking me out whenever I go there. Wow, you are useless. Let's just refuel this. Let's tidy up a little bit. I'll have a look if there's anything worth repairing as well. Mm, 0.3 back on them. Doesn't seem worth it at the moment. No, we'll wait a little longer. You, we might swap out for another pair of socks when we get back. That's fine. What tidying could I even do in here right now? It's just, I don't know. Line things up. Okay, that's a bit nicer. These are all my tools. Everything else I'm quite happy with where it is. Like, it feels like it's in pretty logical places. Something else I don't really need to carry around with me is old man's beard dressing. Because you don't need to do antiseptic right away. Depending on what it is, you have up to... at least you have 12 hours before you need to apply it. Because of the way it works. And the way you get an infection. But I'm worried if I do leave it. Because obviously now I've looted the entire world. I can't just like grab old man's beard off a tree. Because I've stolen it and put it in one place. Should have read those books, shouldn't I? Or I should have brought them back with me. The ones in the safe house. Then again, maybe I can retire one day and read books in Broken Railroad. How am I for arrow shafts here? Yeah, I've got so many. I might take some more back with me. Because I make way more arrows in coastal. Oh, blizzard just ended. I'm going to hop off. Thanks for the stream. Have a great day, buddy. Thank you, Rhino. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. It's nice seeing you. And, yeah, I'll catch you later. Appreciate you hanging out. Lovely. Okay. I won't take any food out with me just to avoid wolf confrontations. Should I go? Maybe I should go up the river because we know there's wolves right by the the exit here. Oh, clear day. Well, actually, it's probably not a clear day. Blizzard was probably overlapping the clear day. Yeah, okay. You can tell because as soon as I came out there, I'm going to try and get past them. As soon as I came out there was like blue in the sky, which either means it is a clear day and the snow is going to disappear, or it means it was a clear day and the snow is taking over. Now, you can get tricked because obviously there was a blizzard just then. So you'd be like, oh, well, it must be becoming a clear day then. However, blizzards override whatever weather there was going on. So basically there was a clear day behind that blizzard. And then the blizzard basically just stopped it from being able to actually be a clear day. Get a little bit of birch bark going this way as well, actually. So yeah, which is why when I came back out, and you can tell pretty quickly because you'll see the blue sky and either it'll get brighter because it is actually a clear day, or it'll slowly disappear and it'll go white, which is how the sky looks when you've got snow. Yeah, there's birch trees over there. I'll probably sprain something doing this. Almost certainly. Wind's picking up as well. Can you get some up here? Yes, you can. See a bit there. Nice. Yeah, I need to make a note to stop changing my birch bark into prepared birch bark because it's actually more useful to me as a trade item now. Because I can get... It's a bloody ptarmigan there. I don't want to grab it now. I want to keep moving. I don't want to stop for 2 hours to get a ptarmigan. Well, 2 hours in terms of harvesting it. Right. Let's keep on marching on. We'll just go through ravine as we normally do. Get over to coastal. We might have the opportunity, it depends what the weather's doing. Oh, got wolves right down here as well. We might have the opportunity to do some beach combing as we come into Coastal Highway. Because I'm not full on encumbrance either, so... I knew it was coming. Okay, well, a sprained ankle is better than a sprained wrist. I don't think I have any painkillers. No, I forgot to pick some up. I apologise. The screen's going to look annoying.
That's it. I'll make it.
Now, I'll tell you what does sound really weird. A blizzard when you've got pain. That sounds really strange. There's a chance this birch bark has respawned since we came through. see any there. Also, don't want to get too delayed and get caught by this wolf. Any? We have had high winds and blizzards, but... okay. You lost me, didn't you? You did. Okay. I think since there's a wolf down there won't be a wolf up here. It's generally how the wolves work. If you've got multiple wolf spawns in an area, so there's a wolf spawn up here, there's wolf spawns down there, they can't be active at the same time. It's not true of all wolf spawn locations, but usually in an area they'll override each other and stop the other ones from being spawned in. Right. We're going to warm up for a bit. Guess we'll eat some of this food. Okay, got no more. Just warm up for a mo. Just pray that the wind isn't blowing into our face in Ravine. And of all regions you don't want it to happen in, Ravine is probably the biggest because it is just a straight line pretty much. So if it's blown in your face, it's blown in your face the whole way there. Okay, it's not bad, it's not great either. But yeah, definitely could be worse. And we'll also check the birch bark in here.
That smarts a bit.
That smarts a bit. Never known anyone else to use that expression. I believe it is a mainly Canadian thing. Don't see any birch bark. Oh well. Might not have been long enough for it to respawn, I don't really know. I thought they were like sticks where they respawn pretty quick, but I'm not seeing any. You're really freaking out, aren't you? I'm not gonna hurt you. It's not a sunny day. I can't light a fire for free, so I don't want you. Could get a picture though. Starting to what? Go on, Astrid. Starting to what? Nice. It'd be cool to get a picture of each animal. We've got a bear and a... Technically we've got a rabbit, and now we've got a deer. I regret not getting a picture of the cougar when I had it pinned underneath a log. But to be fair, my mind was focused on not being eaten by the cougar, in my defence. Unfortunately, we are going to get cold. It's just too windy and it's snowing. I want to stop in the cave. No, because if I stop in the cave and the wind changes direction, starts blowing in my face, that is going to be a whole lot worse. So let's just march on. Could stop in a trailer or something in Coastal Highway if we want to stop. Oh dear. I think we'll probably wrap up in the next 30 minutes. Maybe a little bit less. Kind of depends where we get to, I guess. As I say, it'd be nice to beachcomb on the way back, because it saves me having to walk out that way. When we beachcomb in the coming days. But then again, it's not like I've got anything better to do. Beachcomb, hunt food, and then when the 20 days is up for the coal mines, we'll go collect coal and salt. Do some trades as well. We'll see. I may, depending on how far we are off of the coal and salt respawning, I might go for the cougar instead in Timberwolf Mountain. And we might not actually spend that long here, so I'll have to check. I can't remember when the coal is respawning. It's probably not for a while yet, to be fair. I have a feeling it's probably day 5-3. It was like day 537, and we're on day 524. So I've got 13 days, which would be more than enough time to get over to Timberwolf Mountain, kill a cougar, and then loot that corner of the map. Oh, and I need to update my notes about Broken Railroad. To say that we've checked the ravine in there. It's just the stuff across the bridge. Which technically is DLC, because you can't get across that bridge in normal TLD. So I guess I should count it as the Far Territories region. It's one of the games, the biggest games for me, that I always kind of forget the DLC being separate from the main game. I mean, it feels like such a no-brainer to me that if you remotely enjoy The Long Dark, you'd get the DLC. I know some people aren't a fan of how they monetized it, but personally, it's such a big, like, you get such a big bang for your buck with this game. You do with any survival game that's got as much content as The Long Dark has. I think most of those people who get upset are people who are Wintermute fans and annoyed that we obviously don't have Wintermute Part 5 yet. It's not nice doing that with a limp. TLD, DLC, TFT. Exactly. That's exactly it. Oh, wind dying down. Nice. There we go. We can actually start walking normally now. Cool. Just have a little snack whilst we're here. Oh, I'm actually warming up. It's probably 0 degrees, if I had to guess. Yup. 0 degrees is better than the red 0 degrees, where I'm technically losing warmth. Well, that might go down now that we enter coastal. Oh no, it's the same. Well, in which case, teetering on freezing to death, I feel like we could go beachcomb then. Now, the fastest way down to where I want to get to, I still haven't worked out, and I always do that as well. I always accidentally go too far to the right. Yes, that's the slope there, not that. Yeah, I don't know. I really should work out what the line is down to the coast from here. It would be really good to know. Just so I can save time on the walk. Hello. Didn't see you there. Don't have a picture of a wolf yet. Could grab it. Actually, I need to get more camera film as well, which I think I've got more colour film back in Concept. I like colour film as the general one because, you know, that's what I'm seeing, is I'm seeing things in colour. So if I see something nice, it's nice to capture it as is. And it's overcast. Oh, I'll tell you what I could do whilst we're here is check to see if the bear is here. Which I think it should be, because we haven't got R1. R1. I consider that bear by Misanthropes to be my bear. Yeah, or our bear. We haven't got our bear over by Misanthropes, so would lead me to believe that this one is active, and so is the one behind Quonset. If they have respawned. I mean, I don't know how long it takes. I think I saw somewhere 20 days for bear respawns on Loper. Which it's probably been by now, I'd have thought. Problem is the bear's all the way over in the corner, so...
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
I can hear some very light crow noises. I don't know if they're the bear or not. Not sure. I imagine we have, and we'll come back here at some point when we're better equipped to. I mean, I need to have a fire when I go hunting a bear somewhere like this, because I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to want to be able to cook it up and stay warm whilst I harvest it. I'm not going to quarter it or anything. Some of these sticks. How are we for weight? A bit. Should be nothing I get from beachcombing that weighs me down that much. I mean, fish would, but I don't carry the fish with me normally. Okay, right, let's see what we've got for combing. Is this the last spot for combing? I don't think more stuff spawns over in that direction. I don't see anything. Right, what do we got? Stick? Sure. Good leather, nice. Cloth, cool. You're useless to me. Go back into the ocean. I don't want you. Not many things I do that with, but tinder plugs, I do. Deer hide? No, I don't think so. Look at meat. Can I even get this? Oh, I could. No. By the time I get to the other end of Coastal Highway, it's going to be evening, so I'd rather keep moving for now. Especially whilst I'm limping along. Oh, is that another tinder plug? I mean, I say tinder plug, it's a cattail head, but that's essentially what it is. Ugh. Annoying. Let's leave some water out here. Gonna be sitting here cooking a load one day when I eventually bother to cook all of that fish I've collected. So it'd be nice to have some water to wash it down with. We got the timber wolves here in Coastal, maybe? I do wish there was another, you know, there was a reason to go after timber wolves. I don't like it. Just would be nice if they gave you something. I mean, the only difference is timber wolves have more meat on them. Oh, is that quality tools? I've never gotten quality tools while beachcombing. I think it is, you know. Oh, that's exciting. Yay! Yeah, I've never got these before. 100% condition as well. Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
That's a bit. I'll make it.
Does mean I probably shouldn't waste time repairing quality tools. I imagine I get them back fast enough from beachcombing on average.
I need some first aid soon.
Yeah. Beachcombing for the win again. Hey, beachcombing's good. It's even better in the early game. I don't know if anyone talks about that, but you 100% get better stuff earlier on Loper from beachcombing.
That's a bit.
Having watched your streams of you beachcombing early and the amount of saplings you got, and you found a toolbox as well. Yeah, there's no beachcombing spots on the back there. Oh, there's the salt. Yeah, we got that. Not sure when we're doing those salts. They're not as big, these two salt patches here, these salt veins, so I'm not too fussed. Plus, we seem to keep not even on top of the salt that we use. We seem to get ahead of the salt that we use, so
Hope nobody.
hope nobody what? Go on, say it. Let's just pick that up. Why not? We'll drop it off. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. But saplings are, I think, probably the best thing I can find while beachcombing. Because that's more bushcraft bows and more arrows. Or arrow shafts, I should say.
That's a bit. I'll make it.
Scrap metal's nice to get for when I eventually lose all my arrowheads. We haven't lost an arrow in a very long time. In fact, I think I've retrieved all of my lost arrows because we got them back. I lost some in Bleak Inlet. A while ago. I think I lost 2 arrows maybe, but we got them back in the lost and found boxes because they did some changes with the trader. So that was nice. So I think I am back to having never lost an arrow. Or, well, that's not the right wording. All of my arrows are found at the moment. Any way to approach you? I don't know if it could be from this side if it is. Okay. It's fine. It's lockers. Won't have anything in anyway. Doesn't matter. I mean, you could, if you wanted to. Like, I could definitely open the locker and get something out of it before I fell in. I don't think I'd be able to walk back off of the frozen ice before I fell in. So if I wanted to just be like, fuck it, I'm going to just fall in and just grab whatever I get, then I could do that. But there's nothing worth getting hypothermia for. I mean, you could take off all your clothes and, I don't know. You do lose condition when you fall into thin ice as well, don't forget. It's not just... It's not just the hypothermia and the frozen clothes. Wind's picking up now. Oh, nice, pain healed. Finally see.
That's a bit. I'll make it.
Cattail stalk, nice. Ah, double cattail stalk. Double nice.
That's a bit.
And it doesn't matter if we lose a load of condition because it could let in a draft. It could let in a child. Because we've got our bearskin bed, which will restore 64% condition when we sleep in.
Ow.
That's funny. Alright. There it goes. It's fine. think I see something over there. Carcass? Deer carcass, maybe? On the ice. Not that I want a deer carcass, especially if I'm cold. Is there another cattail head? This might be one that I've moved at some point. Let's take it, just in case. I don't want it, like, sitting there and baiting me each time. Oh, no, it's a boat. Yeah, it's a rowing boat. I'd love to have one of the big boats wash up. I've never had one of the big boats. It'd be so cool. I wonder what happens if you, like, put items down inside it. Because then when it gets deleted, washes away, presumably the items are still floating there. What do we got? We got a fish. It does seem to spawn fish next to the rowboats. Toque. Another toque. And some cloth. Nice. That's a pretty good haul. 2 saplings is a nice reward. I am just going to leave the fish out here. I'll just carry it a little bit closer. I suppose that wolf could smell me from there. I mean, the wind is that strong, I guess. Did wonder. Right. Back to Quonset we go, and I think we'll wrap up once we've spent a bit of time there. We have got a bit of fatigue to burn. Maybe we should go collect some sticks or something. Can you turn another way? No, not that way. Oh no, you were facing the right way. My bad, sorry. Okay, cool. Oh dear. Right. Auto walk. Back home. Oh dear. Here they come. Hi, birds.
Ow.
Birds look so weird up close. If you ever get the chance to see them up close, they look like weird stringy bats. I guess maybe the idea is they're emaciated birds. I don't know. Double check the bear's not here. Shouldn't be. Because it's not been here for ages. Okay, we're good. Right. Wander back. Keep our eyes and ears open as we get to Quonset, because we've been gone long enough that wolves could have moved in around Quonset. And I'm close to the condition where you can just die from one wolf struggle if you're a bit unlucky. And that would be an awful way to go. I was thinking about wearing the ballistic vest whilst I'm around coastal. It's 6 kilos. Bear in mind, I'm also then not going to be as warm because I'd have to take off my improvised insulation to do it, or I'd have to lose 5 kilos of carry capacity, so I lose even more. I don't know. I don't see a time when realistically it'd be worth it. Because you might be like, oh, well, if you go after a bear, but it's like, I want the carry weight to then take the food away from the bear. I think a cougar hunt, realistically, is the only time that I would actually do it. And given there's no cougar currently in Coastal Highway, yeah, not much point. I could take it to somewhere that I'd hunt a cougar. I mean, the Timberwolf mountain cougar, I should be okay with. Okay, we got the stag here. Nice. I would hunt that for food right now if I wasn't cold. Don't scare it off. Let's stay here and maybe we can get it. They do? Wait, what do? Who do? You do? Oh, the birds. You're talking about the crows looking like bats, right? Because I believe actually you said that before. Do I have any acorns left? Am I all out of acorns? Okay, no, I do. I don't have enough to make
First aid soon.
coffee. We need one more set of acorns, unfortunately. Okay. You know what? In honor of the rosehip container disappearing from here, I'm gonna put the rosehips on the floor right there. I feel like that's appropriate. Crows, thank you for cheering me up a bit. Oh, you feeling a bit down, Sam? I hope you're doing all right. I'm off to my run. Oh, when you say your run, you mean your TLD run, not you're going to run around the park, right? Oh, I forgot we got this. Exciting. I'm going to take some of these to Pleasant Valley, I think. I'd like 2 sets of quality tools here, just in case, but I'll take another set somewhere. Cos wants a raid. That's what it sounds like, right? Bit of advertising on my channel. I'm glad it's not just me who picked that up there, Sam. It's minus 20 here. I'm not running. That's even colder than the long dark. That's too cold. I'll fit this in at some point. We might need to leave and re-enter to sort out its collision. Anything I'm carrying that I don't need? We've got the birch bark. Just drop that now. This floor's slowly going to get covered in stuff after I've done all this tidying up. Oh, it's funny at least. You have to laugh. You have to laugh, otherwise you cry. Got a bit of garbage as well. I don't know where I'm tossing my rubbish. Is it still in here? Yeah. Advertising? Sure, sure. No, cool. Enjoy your run, Cos. Thank you for hanging out. It was nice seeing you. Hopefully we'll catch you in a bit. I would like to... Oh yeah, I got these painkillers. I had something else I wanted to drop, and I don't know what it was now. Oh. Arrow shafts. Can't put them all in. We're running out of space. And this is why we use the floor, not containers. The floor has no space limit. That's the beauty about it. Cool. I want to take a couple of these.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Okay, well, whatever. Right, I'd like to grab this deer potentially before we head out. Now that I've warmed up a little bit. Shouldn't take too long either. Oh, not clear day because we've run out of daylight. Right, I'm just going to walk away from Quonset, hopefully to spawn it in. It could just disappear now, unfortunately, because that's kind of how the wildlife works. You need to look away and be far enough away. Don't see it. It may just be gone, which, if it is, oh well. Any sticks around here I can grab? Just for fun. Which way's the wind coming? Nice. Break that down. Get rid of some of these campfires. Dear, you back? Someone called Cos just went live. What a coincidence. That's crazy.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Why is she going live so early, huh? That's messing up my plans here. I was going to do a nice long stream.
Ow.
Yeah, this is why you do need to be careful about entering a building. If you see an animal you want to hunt, I've done this before with ptarmigans by Hunter's Lodge and Broken Railroad.
That's
If you go inside a building, they can despawn and then just not come back. And then you're a little bit sad. Alright. Don't worry, we'll wrap up in the next 9 minutes. Anyone's desperate to go see Cos. Although I'm not necessarily going to raid Cos. I'll see who's live. Just because I like Cos doesn't mean Cos gets infinite raids. I neglected my 3-hour alert duty today. Yeah. Now look what's happened. We've been going 4 hours. Sam, what have you done? Yeah, this deer's not coming back, unfortunately. Maybe I just need to go... it's been replaced by a doe. Unless it's appeared now. Because you can get 2 deers back here. 2 deer back here. A stag and a doe sometimes. Okay, I think I'll just grab the doe. Oh, nice. Rewarded with a very big doe. That's nice. That makes up for it. Oh, I hear the stag to my left now. Probably get a bit too cold for us to do both. I could go for it, though.
it's dark, so I can't be.
Where are you? I heard you. You walk around the front of Quonset? Don't see it. Let's drop off the meat. Oh, it did the thing where it switched around. Oh, fuck me. It switched around which order they're in, so it just made me drop the small bit of meat. I heard another deer. I definitely heard one.
Ow.
And it sounded not that far. Of course, he could have run off by now.
It's a bit.
Could have been the one on the ice, but it's normally not that loud. Okay, well, let's get the hide. It's free to get it at the moment. It's pretty warm. Even if I get cold, I'm going to get back 64% condition from sleeping tonight. Cool. Wind picked up right as I said it's pretty warm. But, c'est la vie. We'll still get back full condition tonight. I hear it. It's over there. It's gone over the hill. Ugh. Oh well. At least we got a big doe. I mean, it's still like 3 kilos less meat. Most likely. Let's, you know what? I think I might just wrap up here, even though normally I sleep, etc. All I'm going to do is update our notes to say that Broken Railroad is done, except for the road. Loot overbridge. Nice. Oh, look at that. All done, apart from Timberwolf Mountain and that little bit over the bridge in Broken Round Road. Nice. We're going to wrap up here.